Hello, everyone.
We're back.
Good afternoon and welcome to, can't say good shit this time because Jane will get seasick as she did last time. So we can't be doing that.
I thought you said good shit then. We could do with some good shit, couldn't we?
We could.
Oh, well, I don't know how it's going to be today. We were talking about this earlier, weren't we? And I was saying knowing Blackpool, because if you look at the league table or what might happen today, so we could overtake Sunderland and go fourth, or we could drop down seventh and out the playoffs. But with that game in hand, and which way do you think Blackpool will go about this? Because I've been watching them long enough to suspect that I know what's going to happen here. But
it's not the same.
We can hope.
Blackpool,
well,
Jane.
This is what you say, but it's Blackpool, isn't it? It's Blackpool's culture. It's how we do it. You know,
we've changed. We're different.
Well, we'll
Let's
see.
Let's just have a look what people are saying. Good afternoon. Reece Jefferson is here. He says, "Good afternoon, Lee and Jane. Hope your week has been great. I think it'll be 2-1 win for the mighty Pool."
Yeah,
so he disagrees with you straight off and agrees with me because I think we'll win.
Well, I think you said that before we spoke.
Kenneth Ward says, "Good afternoon, Jane Lee. Hope you guys are good. Great result midweek. Hope to get 3 points today and stay in the top 6.
Yeah, it was a great result. Wasn't it?
Kenneth is nervy like you. Stephen Roberts is here. No sympathy today. Not our fault if Northampton go down with this defeat. Let's just get in there and get the 3 points. That's the thing. We don't want to be mean bags, but unfortunately,
Northampton probably are going to be relegated today because they need to win both their games. So therefore, they need to beat us today. But even if they beat us today, they might go down anyway. So they'll be fighting. But you know, we need to just turn on the swagger and beat them 7-0. What we need. What we need to do.
Just need to win.
I wouldn't feel bad because they're pretty much down anyway, aren't they? So.
John Haslam says, "Good afternoon to you both. Another big game today. Cobblers need to win. I think is a bonus. Gloves on fingernails already. Perun trying to be calm. Yeah. So
I've just been not thinking about it.
It's a bit worrying, isn't it? Stephen Roberts said, "I love the Charleston opening titles." Yeah, thank you very much.
Won't you, Charleston,
it's all
with
good
me?
Fun. Ian Barron is here. Hi, Leo and Janio. It is the Mad Dollo fan back. Hope you are well. Darlington's boost with the biggest budget. Darlington's boost, the budget scheme started yesterday morning, and the fans have raised just under 40,000. Wowzers! Wow. So the Darlington boost the budget scheme. Well done.
What's that, to buy players? What? Tell us how that works.
Sounds exciting. Anyway, Brian Thompson says, "Afternoon, Lee Jane. I just had a little Charleston round the back room to the opening title."
Fantastic. Oh, I forgot to ask, what's everybody had for breakfast, stroke lunch, stroke brunch today? We've had a salad. Doesn't sound very exciting, but it was quite nice.
It was very nice. Sandy Anderson says, "Come on the pool."
I might have had a couple of Ferrero Rocher for afters.
Okay, I'm already getting told. I'm getting pelters in the in
the
chat. Stephen Robert says, "And Lee, if you say goal and it's not, you're getting sacked to take over at Cod's vlog. So behave, blood pressure." Right, we've got a chap to come in now. He's a Northampton Town fan. He's going to tell us all about Northampton. I had a little chat with him.
He's not stood you up then?
In midweek. No, he's here. So we're going to, I can. I let him down. So it's been very nicely not let us down. So.
And who's this, Matt?
It's Matt, yes. I'm going to bring him in. Just 1 second. I'll take this ear thing out, so I'll stop that. My earbuds in. There we go. Let's bring him into the stream. Good afternoon, Matt. How are you?
Hello, guys. All right. I'm good, thank you.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
You too. Thank you for having me on. Glad to say that I'm nice and on time as well.
And how are you feeling about today's game, Matt?
Very nervous, I think. There's part of me that's saying let's win and take our relegation scrap to the final day. And there's another part of me that's saying if we're going to go down, let's just get it sorted today. Let's lose kind of 3-0 within the first half hour and just get it over and done with to save the pain.
Yeah, well, we'll happily oblige.
I'm sure you would.
With that, but yeah, I mean, it's not looking great for you, the forecast, really, is it? But have you been fighting the last few matches?
Yeah, it's been okay. We have we seem to kind of be good then bad, good then bad, good then bad. In terms of our performances recently. Obviously last time out against Gillingham, we were 2-0 down in the 80th minute, and there was only one team winning that game, and it was Gillingham. And then somehow we got 2 goals from I think they were both from, one was a set piece and the other one was a counter attack, and drew 2-2. So it kind of showed that fighting spirit, and a lot of Cobblers fans on Twitter afterwards were kind of like, yeah, as good as that was, as good as the fight back was, I think it probably is just a little bit too little, too late. Before that would be Ipswich, who are doing pretty badly at the minute. So that was kind of a win that we expected. So yeah, we're doing okay, but I think too little, too late is probably how we left it at the minute.
What's gone wrong, Matt? Do you think this season for Northampton? What's been the problem?
I think there's a lot of things, to be fair. I could probably be here, for hours talking about it. But I think Keith Curle's recruitment was wrong in the summer when he was first here. Obviously, we don't know what the budget was. With COVID and all that stuff, we weren't obviously told what it was, which would have been nice. But we weren't told what the budget was. So I think the recruitment's just been all wrong. I think this team is a fairly average League Two team, if I'm honest with you. They've got the fight, they've got the spirit, but the quality just isn't quite there, and you'll probably see that this afternoon. And the other thing is probably Keith Curle was sacked a little bit too late. Burton Albion sacked their manager and brought in Jimmy Floyd literally 2-3 weeks before we did, and look what difference that made to them. So I think if Keith Curle probably could have gone late December rather than at the end of the January transfer window as well, which would have given Brady a chance to at least maybe get some players in January and kick on a little bit from there. So yeah, I think the recruitment and Keith Curle going just a little bit too late is probably what's cost us this year.
I noticed when I looked at pictures of your ground, you've got a stand that's sort of like half built. Is that in the process of being built, or is that sort of...
Oh, don't get me started. Again, this is another thing that I could go on for absolute hours about. I'll give you a quick summary. And so in 2015 it was announced, or 2014, that we were going to get this it's called the East Stand, that we were going to get this East Stand development, and it would take our capacity from 7,000 to 10,000 in the ground.
Right.
The building work then started. The council loaned us 10 million quid to our old owner David Cardozo, and it seemed to have just gone missing. There's still an investigation going on as to where that's gone. So there's just a shell of a stand. We managed to get some seats put in it in 2016, which have been there ever since, and it's still open now. So whenever I think, when I have conversations with Cobblers fans about what's gone wrong this season, it will go to the owners, then recruitment, and then the East Stand will still come into it, and people are just, get that stand built is kind of what's being said. Yeah. So it's been like that for 5 or 6 years. And we get
kind of almost built, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, we get opposition fans always come here and they're singing the obvious "What the hell is that?" chant at the stand as well, which it's just embarrassing. So yeah, the stand needs to get built, and there's a new kind of council reform in Northampton. So hopefully they're a bit better than the old one, who were pretty useless from kind of what the club have been saying in terms of negotiations about the land, and that there's a whole kind of problem about that as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess, that East Stand situation at the minute.
Who are the danger men for Northampton? Who should we be looking out for today?
Yes, there's a couple. Mikael Miller's probably one of them. I mean, he was pretty anonymous against Gillingham last weekend, but he's by far our best player in terms of quality. So I'd keep an eye out on him. Peter Kioso can be good at right back as well. He can get forward and do all right. Alex Jones will run his absolute socks off up front for us today. So last week missed a 1-on-1, which any striker would score that normally, and that pressure probably just got to him. But he's definitely one to watch. Sam Hoskins as well is another one. You might not get the quality from him, but he's going to run around and do absolutely everything for the team. And then the main one is Ryan Watson, who seems to go on this mad goal scoring streak in January, February, and he's our top scorer, I think, with 8 or 9 goals this season.
Right. Okay. Well, Blackpool fans have been saying in the stream already, if we do relegate you today, we are sort of sorry, but it's kind of not down to us. Well, you probably know that anyway.
It's our own fault, really, position at the end of the day. So, yeah, don't worry about it.
But your home form has been good, hasn't it? The home form has been good. So I suppose you're still hoping. There's still that hope left.
Yeah.
You're not down yet.
I think it's 5 in the last 7 or something we won at home. So the home form's not been bad since Brady's come in. Just looking out the window, it's fairly kind of cloudy. The sun's trying to come out, so there may be some fans stood on the hill watching the game and trying to kind of cheer us on as well. Yes. As this could be our last ever home game in League One for quite a few seasons.
Right.
So
yeah. So people who don't know, there's a bank, isn't there, on one side of the ground, and you can actually stand and kind of see. Yeah. You can't see all of it though, can you, from the bank? Is that right?
No, you can see about half. You can see about half the pitch. You can't see one of the goals, but yeah, it's still not a bad view.
But the team will be able to hear your fans, I suppose, will they? If they're all cheering for him, it might just film.
Yeah. We had some kind of lunatic Bristol Rovers fans that travelled all the way from Bristol to stand on the hill to watch us play against them. You could hear them on the stream, which was good. So they must have been making some noise. There's a fun fair up there as well. I'm not sure if it's still there or not, but there's a fun fair there's a car park up there. So if you guys relegate us tonight or secure your playoff spot, I'm sure your players will be straight up there at full time.
Okay, well, best of luck. Thanks for coming on, and thanks for being on time.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for having me.
Apologise for not turning up on the Thursday, but anyway, thank you very much, Matt.
No worries.
Enjoy the game as much as you can, and best of luck.
Cheers.
Well, there we are. That's Matt from Cobbler's Vlogs there. So, he's a shame, really, isn't it? And we can see, you can see there, can't you? Look how the stand's not finished at the back. It's the seats are there, but can you see? It's sad, really. Right, Ryan Dunbar is here. Hope you all enjoyed that. Anyway, post in the comments what you think. I think he understands that it's not it's not Blackpool's fault if they go down today. It's been a lot of reasons for us, and if we do send them down, it's just one of those sad things in football, isn't it? Really, when that happens. Right, yeah. How's that to my ears? And put this back in now. Ryan Dunbar says, "Hello, guys, and welcome to Lee Charles TV live stream." Great Gatsby edition. Wow. Okay, I like that because of the Charleston. Stephen Huntley, good afternoon. Lee and Jane, we really need a win today.
Yeah, it would be lovely, wouldn't it? I'd love to overtake Sunderland. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Jake Ford is here. I'm back. What's he saying?
Back from Beer Garden.
Back from the Beer Garden. Going out later with my mates. Hope with from Newcastle fan. You and Jane are amazing people. Keep up the content. I love your streams. Love you.
Oh, thanks, Jake. Much. That's very kind.
Jake, and
we love you too.
Yeah, we do like the Northeast, don't we? We seem to have a lot of friends up in the Northeast. Adam,
good beer up there.
Adam Room is here. Come on, you imps. He's here. Yeah, he's cheering the imps on. Score predictions today.
7-0. 7-0.
7-0. And I was actually thinking of 3-1 today.
No, it's going to be 7-0. It's been coming.
Have we got that? Yeah, we have got that score. Ian Barron says, not really because someone knows about coasters. It was something medial that caused it to stop.
Well, what? I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm not quite sure what that is either. Stephen Roberts is going for 3-0. Adam Roon says, do you think Lincoln will win today?
If they got today.
Yeah.
Should we have a look? I'll run you through the fixtures, guys.
Keep winning, don't they?
All
See,
right.
look, it's
So,
Heinz of 69 will take a point, then win the last two.
the fixtures today, we've got Aki Charlton, Wimbledon Portsmouth, Bristol Rovers Crew, Burton Gillingham, Fleetwood MK Dons, Hull Wigan. Ooh.
It's a big game. It's a big game for Wigan.
Northampton Blackpool, Ovs. Peterborough Lincoln. Oh, Peterborough Lincoln. Ooh, tasty. Plymouth Sunderland. Rochdale Donny. Shrewsbury Oxford, and Swindon versus the team from Suffolk.
I was just saying to Jenny the other day, if we hadn't have dropped the 8 points, just the 2 points at Lincoln away, and the two games we should have won against Rochdale and Shrewsbury.
Oh, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, but we would have been 1 point behind Peterborough, and they've got that game today. You'd be thinking we've got a chance, wouldn't you? We'll be 1 point. We'll be 4 points behind with the game in hand. So effectively 1 point behind if we win that game in hand. Floor filler is here. Phil at the floor, filling DJ from Newcastle. Good afternoon, Lee and Jane. I've been waiting for today. Let's get a win up the mighty pool. Early scoreboard notification. Yes, that's a good point. Shall we put it up now and then we don't forget?
Then we don't forget.
We'll put it up now.
Yes.
Let's get to it. Let's find it. That's fine.
I've recovered from a jab, by the way. Still got it hurts if I punch it, but I just don't punch it. And yeah, I felt a little bit. Tuesday night, when I went to bed straight after the show, I felt had a bit of a dicky tummy. Like stomach cramps. You know, when you get like the waves of cramps, and felt a little bit sick. But I just went to sleep, and it went away. So that was the worst of my reaction to my COVID jab, which is so it's been very nice.
She can safely say that it's all man flu for all us men.
Yeah.
Stephen Wally says Blackpool should win because Northampton are just a bunch of old cobblers.
They are.
Mick Page, he's going for Blackpool 2, the Cobblers 0, with a mighty Ellis Sims scoring both.
Oh yeah, so he's back in for Grant Ward. Grant Ward, you may recall, got injured on Tuesday night. He hasn't made it through to today, but Kai Kai has. Who also went off injured, so that's sort of semi-good news.
Semi-good.
We've got a strong bench today. We've got Keshi back on the bench today, which is exciting. We've got Embo back on the bench.
But it means that Kai Kai is going to be shoved out on the left wing again, where everybody says he doesn't want to be. Really, he wants to be in the middle.
Who knows? Who knows? He may surprise us.
David Skull says, "Hi, it is in our hands now. Let's all get behind them." Oh, should I just cut? No, I'm kidding, David. I'll finish it off. We should all get behind them and sing all the way to Wembley. Yes, okay.
Wembley.
I all your commenting on this time. Didn't cut you off mid sentence. Michael Stewart Haig says, afternoon, Lee, Jane, tricky game ahead. They have to win, so they will leave the gaps open, which will lead to goals for us. 3-1 to the mighty.
Yes, good
in
point.
The box of toys we trust. Medine back for the final should we get there, so I have been told. Would he be fit enough for the final?
No, I don't think we'll be
would
seeing
you
him
risk
again
him in the final, not having played a single game?
Yeah, but if we're getting rid of him anyway, it don't matter, does it? Just stick him in. He can play for a contract.
Paul Heaton says should aim for third place above Lincoln, so we play sixth place, and Sunderland and Lincoln can eliminate each other. Well, that's it. But Sunderland, would we want Sunderland? We've beaten them twice, haven't we? You know, they don't look that great a team, although they did put us under quite a bit of pressure for the last 10 minutes. I was, but the referee wasn't helping, I don't think. Simon Bull says, afternoon, Lee and Jane, probably a draw, maybe a high scoring one.
But we don't score and we don't concede.
Mark Porter says, afternoon, Lee and Jane. Hope you have recovered from the Sunderland game. Yes, I have, of course. I've lived to survive it. I went for a long walk after, didn't I? I went out for a walk.
Oh, yeah. Let's go for a walk to calm down.
To get some fresh air. Michael, food.
Oh, right, yeah.
Not mentioned it. Michael Stewart Haig says, I had Manx kippers bought from Booths.
Interesting.
They were fresh. They were lovely.
I've been to Booths for a while.
Manx kippers.
Beers in Booths.
Reece Jefferson for breakfast. He had Rice Krispies and a slice of jam in toast with some fruit.
Wow, that's a lot.
Very healthy. Mark said bacon butties.
Nice.
Do you think Lincoln City will win today?
Yes,
yes, we do.
Yes,
we do. They are. Stop. We keep asking that question. Paul Eaton says 5-3-2 today. Looks like wing backs also options with Keshi on the bench. Shall we go 5-3-2 again? Oh, okay. Michael Stewart says that there's no chance of them winning the garbage. Yeah, but they're fighting for their lives. Don't say that. We could have said that about Rochdale, couldn't we? Okay, Ian Barron says the Boost the Budget scheme goes towards players' wages, etc. Fans can pledge through the Darlington FC website. Last season we raised 139,000.
139,000.
Wow,
Wow.
it's
Oh,
very
that's
good fans at
obviously-
Darlington, aren't they?
yeah.
I've got to say. Usul Akar's here.
He's Turkish, he's male.
He's male. He says that every time.
I just said, sorry, I like girls.
Oh, blimey.
Oh,
Come on.
Kyle's telling me off.
Should we try this into the?
I thought you'll just cover our faces.
have a look.
We could just.
Oh, blimey. Yeah, that's big going, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we'll just take that off because I can't. Right. Hello, Jane. Jane's very negative. Reminds me of Simon Grayson. Always happy with a point. Like Grayson, I always want us to win.
Sorry, I remind you of Simon Grayson.
Oh, please don't. And come on, people, don't realize he's a kid. He's all right for a youth team player, but he's yeah, he is. Of course, Brad Holmes. You can't be relying on him, can you? I couldn't care less if he was on my doorstep. If they're not good enough, they're not good enough. Just because. Blimey, it's a bit of a rant.
So who's not good enough?
Brad Holmes.
Oh, well, how do we know? I haven't seen him.
He says, our youth team is absolutely awful.
Oh, yeah, being negative there, Kyle. You remind me of Simon Grayson.
It's rather negative, that, isn't it? I mean, we haven't even seen him play, really, have we?
Well, so maybe that explains why
maybe
he's just sort of on the bench to have the experience of getting in. I mean, we've got to have a youth team player on the bench, haven't we? So maybe he's just like a token.
Do you have to have?
Yeah, it's the rules.
Well, he's just a token then, isn't he?
Yeah.
Greetings from the Valley of the Biddle. Let's hope they haven't been able to cobble a good team together. See what you did there.
Yeah.
We need the points as much as they do, and it would be a kindness to give them the early boot. Yes, instead of letting the hope kill them in the next one. Shazza Harvey is here. Hello, Shazza.
Hi, Shaz.
Ryan Dunmore says Six Fields the ground that's made of Play-Doh. Is it really that bad? I've never been. So have you been to Six Fields?
I have, yeah. I've been everywhere, me, haven't I?
Okay. Oh, so you've seen that half-built stand before then, won't you? Brian Thompson says, I've got a few batches of proper chips prepared to cook throughout the match.
Ooh.
Barbecue, sweet chili, chicken thighs and drumsticks in the slow cooker for later.
Oh, yeah.
You tell I'm Scottish and male, by the way. Is there any team news? Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, so the Blackpool team is Chris Maxwell, Ollie Turton, Dan Ballard, Jordan Thornley, James Husband, and Luke Garbett at the back. So it's the same at the back. Ukeni Dougal, Ethan Robson, Sullay Kai Kai, Ellis Sims, and Jerry Yates.
Okay.
And on the bench, we've got Moore, Gabriel, Ekpateta, Mitchell, Keshi Anderson, Embo, and Holmes.
As I always say, she's got a barbecue, but it's full time, so we can't put our orders in. She's already. That's it.
Oh, right, that's what's told, isn't it? What if we're hungry at the end? Just go up again a bit.
Where?
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, Heinz 69 saying that Errol Flynn made his UK stage debut in Northampton. Didn't know that.
That's a fun fact, isn't it?
Fun fact. Yes, the team news is on the on the website. You got to just go on the website. They haven't done it because they're not doing social media. Ryan Dummer says a fun fair's gone. He believes. Brian Thomas said another nice lad as a guest. Yes, he was really nice, and I went on his channel and he's fabulous. He's called Cobbler's Vlog, so give him a sub as well if you know. So it's always handy, if you take a look, and you can actually look at my interview with him. It's up on the channel now. The things I said about Blackpool, so it's worth a watch. So, Afroman says it's the home of Dr. Martins, and he's got his on. So there we are. I didn't know that. I didn't know Northampton was where Dr.
Take them off if it's bad luck. Yeah, Mr. Dr. Martins was Mr. Rushton and Diamonds, wasn't he?
Yes. Michael Stewart Hayes saying, don't take mercy. Don't take mercy on other clubs, Lee, as they would not take mercy on you. I don't. We need to beat them. Absolutely.
Send them down.
It's not our fault if they go down.
No, it's not.
But you've got to win these games. It's important this today. I think this is really important. This could take a lot of pressure off of the last two games and could have us ending on a high. If we don't win this today, then we've got loads of pressure on again, and anything can happen. So for me, it's a must win.
There's only one way this season can end on a high.
Rob Bickerson said it wasn't sad when we got promoted to Division 1 and put Preston into Division 3.
Well, I bet it wasn't.
No, not sad at all. Well, it wouldn't be sad. Anytime we beat Preston, we beat them all the time, obviously. Terminal Tangerine says Matt from Northampton makes us realise that football fans share more than what divides them. We feel his pain and wish them well after 5 o'clock.
It's very true. It's very true. I mean, I sort of look. It's really since we had the the boycott, and I stopped coming to Blackpool because it just felt wrong. And learning from going to work at another club and then coming back and doing what we do now and getting involved with fans of other clubs, it's it just makes a mockery really of the whole football rivalry thing and hating other clubs, because it's just why? Because we're all the same. We all go through the same things, and like you say, we have more in common than divides us. It's daft, but I think there's some kind of mental thing in there that clubs want you to do it because they want you to have this attachment to that club, and and therefore hate all other clubs. But really,
we're all the same. We're all together. We're all
the
England fans, aren't we? When England are playing, we're all cheering them on. So we're all together, apart from us and the nubbers, of course. George White says, "Come on, you pool 3-1. Not long now, Jane, before you can have a pint or two at the number 10 Ale House. Stay calm, and we will win, Lee."
Yes,
try my best.
Yes, you can
George.
book tables indoors now at the number 10 from the 17th of May if you want to have a nice Thai meal and some nice beer. So yeah, I'll definitely be back.
Lee Blakeborough is here. He says it will be sad to see Northampton Town go down, but wanting to see a Blackpool win to ease any twitchy bums in the last 2 games. I like Sixfields, and I would have been there.
Yeah, I've just been researching
Nice,
Northampton.
Country like around it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've been researching Northampton pubs for my blog today, and there's some corkers. I mean, everywhere we've gone, there's some amazing pubs, but there's some really nice ones in Northampton, so you can read all about that.
Leon Riley is here. Hi to you both. It's a nervous day, but we can do this. Yes, we can do this.
But will we?
Oh, Ryan Dunbar was replying to Ian's big one comment. Okay,
okay.
It wasn't to us. Okay. There was the confusion. Mike Cathcart says, "Morning, Lee and Jane. Can we just have an easy win today instead of our typical one goal
what
a game?
Do you think, Mike?
I like the sound of your 7-0. Yes, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Peter Donnelly's going for 2-0. Joe Bottomley is going for 5-0 to the Seasiders today with a Yates hat-trick and 2 Maxwell penalties.
Oh, steady on.
2 Maxwell penalties.
They've got tiny little sprinklers.
Brighter state of mind. Hypnotherapy is here. Rob, hello, Rob. I'm very excited today. I think we're going to clinch that playoff place today. 6-0 to the Pool.
6-0 will do, but if we get 6, I'm going to want 7.
Rodney Bent is here. Hello, Rodney. He says, "Hello, Lee and Jane. I think we are too good to lose to Northampton."
Well, are we too good to lose to Rochdale and Shrewsbury and...
Harry got the Dolphins watching from work, so he's going to have to leave at 4 o'clock. Ben Akel Marks is going for 4. Or is that a reply to the 4 o'clock? Oh, 4-1. 4-1. That's 4-1 to the Pool, I would imagine. John Haslam is 1-0 to the Pool. I don't know what that means. That's 139 million, Lee.
What's
139 million?
I don't know.
Sorry, we lost that with Peter Donnelly. But it's 139 million, whatever it is. James Riffett says Jerry to score a worldie.
Like he did last time against Northampton, of course.
Oh, yes. They just think it. See, I was talking to him about that, and from their point of view, they just thought it was really bad defending. But I said to him, it's a very special goal. I don't know if any team could have stopped him. The things he did in that box, I've never seen a goal like it, and probably. In all the times I've been supporting Blackpool, I can't remember seeing a goal like that.
They've got 2 sprinklers on the halfway line at Northampton, and they're not really reaching very far. They're just sort of like you see in someone's garden. It's a bit feeble, actually. They've stopped now.
They've completely stopped now. Stephen Ross says, "Puppa has his shirt on now. We can't leave even if he's snoozing and snoring."
Oh,
thank you, Puppa, for being in your shirt. Stephen Woolley, I don't think so. Stephen says, "If you shave all your hair off, Jane, you would look like Simon Grayson's twin." To shave your eyebrows off as well.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, Ryan Dunbar's back on his songs again. So he's come up with another one after the tune of Wigfield and Saturday Night. And I came up with this Saturday night dance. I like the way you move. Sullay Kai Kai. Does it work?
Go like that, but yes.
Can you remember how it goes? Because I can't remember else.
Saturday night dance, I like the way you move. Sullay Kai Kai. Yeah, well, he does kind of dance, doesn't he?
Mike P. So Sam London Seafront going to watch Matching the camper van. I think Ryan's better with his jokes. What do you think? Jokes are better than his songs?
They're quite on much for much.
Songs are a bit left field. Brian Thompson, another fact, Northampton is home to the biggest market square in England, which was established in 1189 around All Saints Church. Historically, 13 pubs once existed around the square.
Well,
so there we go.
There we go. 13 pubs. Wow.
Stephen Roberts says, I don't hate other clubs. I just love the banter and rivalry. Never wish another fan harm. No, I don't think we do either. No. Never wish them harm, but I hate Preston. It's just in me. Mark Al said take 3-0 to the Pool right now. Lee Blake was looking at 3-1 to the Pool. Stephen Holt is here. It says, hi guys. Hope you're well. I'm looking forward to a Pool win. And Lee, don't say goal when it's not.
Yeah, what she told.
How's Eggs here? How's 2-2 for the drama? We're not having it.
Maxie's in his pink shirt. Blackpool are in their third blue kit because they're trying to sell it to you, basically.
Yeah, so Stephen Roberts.
They've obviously got a lot left at the end of the season, so they're trying to get it out
trying to get rid of him. Jerry to score would be nice. It's been 6 without it would. John Thrower from Thailand is here. Hi, John. 2-0 to the Pool. Yates penalty in Kai Kai. There's a lot of,
looks nice and sunny.
There's a lot of positivity in this stream today.
I think Ollie's had a shave.
Scrappy 1-0 will do for Shazza. Okay. Ryan says we've not got to blame him. We've just got to blame the Union Bears at Rangers. I just take their songs and change them to suit Blackpool play. So
the teams today for Northampton Town, we have Jonathan Mitchell in goal, Joseph Mills, the captain, Fraser Horsfall, Lloyd Jones, Peter Chioso, Ryan Watson, Sean McWilliams, Bryn Morris, and Mikael Miller, Alex Jones, and Sam Hoskins. And on the bench, we have Kian Bolger, Caleb Chukwumeka, Ryan Edmondson, Michael Harriman, Mark Marshall, Danny Rose, and Charlie Woods, goalkeeper. And for the mighty Tangerine Wizards this afternoon, we have Chris Maxwell.
Woo!
Ollie Turton.
Yes.
Dan Ballard.
Yes.
Jordan Thornley.
Yes.
Jim Husband.
Yay.
Luke Garbett.
Hey.
Luke Kenny Dougal. Luke Kenny Dougal. Luke Kenny Dougal. Luke Kenny Dougal. Ethan Robson.
Yay.
Sullay Kai Kai.
I'm not sure. People are saying Embleton's in for him. He's not starting, so we don't know. Dave Jenkins says Kai Kai's not starting. Embleton is in. So we're not too sure if that's that.
Are you going to finish?
Yes.
Ellis Sims.
Yay.
Jerry Yates.
He's Yatesy. Jerry Yatesy. He's Jerry Yatesy.
And on the bench, Stuart Moore, Jordan Gabriel, Marvin Ekpateta, Dimitri Mitchell, Keshi Anderson, Elliot Embleton, or is he in? We'll find out in a second. And Brad Holmes. Northampton are in. Oh, they're in. It looks red, but I guess it's probably claret. With white sleeves and white shorts and sort of white tops of the socks and then claret the rest of the socks. Didn't they used to be claret and blue? Northampton, or am I making that up?
I don't know.
But yes, it's quite a nice kit.
Leah Riley says she needs to disappear for 30 minutes. Want to come back into a good 2-0 praying.
Oh
anyway.
Yes, well we'll try and.
Ryan Dunn was explaining all these songs. Now, Karma Chameleon is for Born Barasic and. The other one is just done. The Saturday night is for Scotty Arfield. So he's just changing the names of the players. So he obviously got rubbish songs then in Rangers. That's what it is. Obviously not very good songs up there. It just seem a bit odd. But anyway, maybe it's just the way we're not getting. You need to hear them in the full sound, don't you?
Yes.
Brian Bruce says we must take advantage of a game in hand today. It was 2-0 at Bluefield Road. Hope we have the same score today. Do you think Lincoln City will win today? Up the Imps. I think we've already answered it.
We have answered it. Yes,
we think you'll win.
We do think you'll win. Yes, but no matter how many times we say it, it's
Peter
not
Donnelly says Northampton were claret and something. I'll tell you what I noticed with this new kit. I was just going to say that
the blue one.
Yeah, they've all got like blue under, like vests on underneath with long sleeves because it only seems to come in a short sleeve version.
Oh, right.
And it looks to me like, the certain ones with a short sleeve on, but most of them have actually got a blue.
Maybe that's why they haven't been wearing it over winter. Right, Blackpool, kick off.
Short sleeve. I don't like short sleeve. football shirts. So look, you see how they got under,
Yeah.
under
Underarm.
on. So they're all wearing short. A lot of them are wearing short sleeve shirts with long sleeves underneath. Why don't they just make a long sleeve version?
Well,
That's probably why it's not selling.
Maybe
very
they
well.
ran out of material. Right. So haven't you not got one of them?
No, I haven't got one of those now.
Okay. Right, Maxi. Oh, they got a scoreboard in the corner there.
Sleeve on. I only like long ones. Right, Blackpool the ball in their own half, hitting it
Launch
long,
forward.
and it's headed away by Northampton. Picked up on, headed forward on the halfway by Kenny Dougal, Ellie Sims. Oh, Blackpool picking up though on the centre circle. This is good. Garbutt's on the ball. He's getting closed down. He's putting it out of it. Back to Garbutt. No, he's had to go back. Right, back to Dougal. Dougal puts it. He tried to do a big diagonal, but he kind of miscued it. It's gone through to the goalkeeper.
Oh, the goalkeeper looks. He looks sort of very old school. He's all in green, which is quite unusual these days. Don't you think?
Yeah.
It's sort of a Grobbelaar green.
Yes, it's like that. It's like that Liverpool sort of old-fashioned.
Launched forward.
It's kind of cool.
There's a big patch in the goal, Maxwell's goal there of just like dry soil.
If you could just trap a ball, you'd be brilliant. That's because he doesn't trap the ball.
Yes, that is Embo, isn't it?
Yes, it's Embo. So
no
Kai
sign of
Kai
Kai
is
Kai.
confirmed. Kai Kai has not made it today. So
Embo, it's Embo, it's Embo, and he's the Lord of the Ball.
Hopefully, Eric was telling the last game he wasn't the Lord of the Ball.
Well, he is the Lord of the Ball again
He's the Lord
today.
of the Ball today, right? Okay, Northampton have a free kick just inside their own half, close to the centre circle. Oh, news here from Paul Heaton. The long sleeves under the shirt. Oops, disappeared. Why has it disappeared? Right. The long sleeve under the shirt, short sleeve, is made of tight lycra and stops the opposing team tugging at the shirt sleeves. Oh, Northampton are in here.
Through.
This is a chance.
We put that to no one there, didn't we?
What are we doing? It's a corner to Northampton.
For a corner, yeah.
Okay.
Looks nice and scenic around there.
Ryan Dunmore says these are the songs that we'll be learning when we come up to Ibrox. So,
right, okay.
Right. This was a great chance. What did he do there? That player, he had a player to pass to, and he just shoved it to nobody. Right, corner coming in. It's
a good one, but straight to
Maxwell's
Maxi.
Oxford are 1-0 up, so we need Oxford are up, winning. So that's not good news. Blackpool need to win this today. Come on, Blackpool. No Kai Kai, folks.
It's all right. We've got Embo. We do have
long
a
ball
strong
forward
bench.
from Blackpool, gone down the wing, and it's headed away by Northampton, picked up by Blackpool. Oh, very tight down the wing here, Blackpool. Tried to overlap there, but no. Northampton have cleared it. Still in their own half, though, and they launch it forward into our half. Blackpool pick it up again on the halfway line. Kenny Dougal. And it's coming across to this near side, to the left wing. Oh, it's a pressure ball. Northampton pick it up on the halfway line, and they're going to put it out for a throw into Blackpool just on the near side, about midway through their half.
What's a pressure ball? Is it like a pressure cooker?
A pressure ball is when...
Oh, battery exhausted on the camera, darling. their fullback, who's a bun man as well. And they're coming at pace down the right, left.
Oh, there's a chance.
But we are clearing it now. No, they're looking very flustered, I would say. Northampton, they're wanting it to be high tempo, but you can sort of sense the desperation with them.
What's this now, Jamie? We've come down the right wing. It's going to be a corner, I think, is it? Oh yes, it just knocked it onto our player, and we've knocked it out for a corner.
They're not rushing with this, though.
Close side from the right wing corner this time. It looks like it's going to be an in-swinger, is it?
I think Max's pink goes quite nicely with this blue third kit. So corner on the near side is going to be an in-swinger.
Right, corner coming in. It's a bit long.
It is a bit long. Oh, they're appealing.
Oh, they were appealing for a penalty there, but it's not been given.
Right, Maxi rolls out.
Blackpool, yeah, Maxi's rolled it out.
This is Yates.
Yates has picked it up on the halfway line. He's still got the ball.
He's somewhere to go. He's
running
carrying on
inside,
he's
but he's
nowhere
going
for him
into
to go with it.
Oh, and he leaves the ball behind. That was brilliant, Jerry Yates there. Right, Northampton have got the ball in their own half. Blackpool pressing. Stephen Roberts has settled down. Poole can't do 90 minutes of this. No, we're looking a bit second best at the moment. Silence has gone. What happened was the camera wasn't plugged in. The brick had come apart from the USB thing. So.
All right, here comes Jim. He's just.
You should have still had the sound. Or did they not still have the sound? Should have still got the sound. Kai Kai, someone's asking, random, is Kai Kai picked up an injury as he heard my song and thought stuff that I'm not playing?
Oh, here we come now.
Right, play attack here. Ball coming in, but it's going to be a.
That was Ollie getting a good ball in
corner
there.
To Blackpool here.
Good work, Ol. I do honestly. I'm liking Ollie Turton more and more. He's looking
the Northampton
very
player's
dangerous.
Looking injured here, though, isn't he? What's going on? Ollie, into the box. Oh
yeah, it's a good challenge, but he looks hurt actually.
Yeah, he hurt himself challenging, didn't he? And he does look to be in quite a bit.
He does. He looks a bit like, I think it does really look red and white. It looks sort of Arsenal to me. I keep thinking he's Ray Parlour because he's got like the blonde hair and the ponytail.
Wow, this looks quite painful for this Northampton player. Who is it that's injured? What's he?
Hills. He looks
in a lot of pain, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's writhing about in agony just behind the goal.
He went for a challenge. He went in on Ollie Turton and sort of in his tackle, his lunge tackle, he then fell over himself and rolled up and went tumbling quite badly. And no, he's looking like he's really in pain here.
Yeah, he is. It's looking like he's examining his ankle, I think. If
he gets up from this, it'll be amazing because he looks like he's in real pain. He's getting up now, isn't he?
It was a bit of a challenge and a half, but it was perfectly legal.
It's Joe Mills, as if you're a Northampton fan watching this.
And they're making him hobble off because we don't do stretches these days, as we know. Even though it's clearly he's clearly in pain when he's putting his foot down, it's just he's collapsed.
He's gone down again. He's in pain.
Why did they make him do that? He's
just
clearly
to see
in
if
a
he
lot
could
of
put
pain.
any weight on it, and he obviously.
Oh well, if it's not bad enough, why don't you try and walk? And now he's hopping. I mean, guys, it's his real problem.
Northampton, where are all the stretches?
I don't know, but I'm really not happy about this at all. Let's start an independent inquiry into the absence of stretches in League One football.
Right, is Blackpool going to take the corner? Are we waiting for a substitution to come on here, or?
Well, we don't want to. They're making him hop off. Look at that. I mean, just honestly,
he's going to hop all the way around.
It's really not good.
He's got to hop about 150 yards.
So they brought on their number 2, Harriman's coming on for Hopalong Hills here.
Right, okay.
He's hopping. He's making him hop round. This is like cruelty to players. This.
I've never seen anything quite like this, really.
Get someone else to come along and help him.
I mean, there's
at least
people there, isn't there? Surely. Right, Blackpool take the corner. They're swinging it. It's a good one. Oh, but it's headed out from under the bar.
It's like an invisible side effect of COVID.
Oh, but that's a bad header from Blackpool, and Northampton are on the break. Oh, the player slips over for Blackpool, and the Northampton player slips over as well. That was so lucky because we went down there. That was so lucky that he fell over.
Jim slipped in their player, so maybe they've for all we were saying about the sprinklers, maybe they had a further reach than we thought. Here's
ball
Jez.
again. Well, this time we keep the ball with him, but he's closed down.
He's in Kai Kai's position there.
That was lucky. That was really lucky. Blackpool there. We slipped over, and the player was through, and he fell over. Clear on goal, just fell over. Give him a piggyback, yeah, why not?
I did ask Matt Scrafton to look into this stretcher thing some weeks ago, actually, and he said, "Oh well, there was it's not something I'd noticed, and there was a stretcher that at Forest Green the one time." I'm like, yeah, but there wasn't a stretcher for, for Matty Virtue when he ruptured his ACL, was there? And is he still hopping around the touchline, this lad here now?
Well, he won't be off yet. He's got miles to go. He's just like hopping at like 2 centimeters a hop.
And Grant Ward, he's not fit today.
Blackpool,
he wasn't stretched off either.
Northampton are battling for their lives, I can assure you. They really are battling. And that's a throw into Blackpool just on the near side. We need to get a grip, says Mel Backhouse. That was so lucky. Yeah. How did he fall over there? He was clear through.
Well, to be fair, Jim got up and recovered. So he
did. He did get up quick, but it was quite.
Oh, he's still hopping. They made him, honestly. They made him hop all the way around. He was just far side of the goal on the other side. He's hopped over halfway the length of this pitch, and halfway now back to the. Honestly, it's really poor, really, really poor. I'm not happy about this at all.
There's 2 people assisting him now, apparently. So he's.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be walking off at all. He should be stretchered off. Why?
It's like non-league, isn't it?
What's the matter? They have stretchers at non-league. They're obliged to. There are enough people in the ground wearing masks to hold stretchers.
Blackpool. Ethan Robson, nice little dink out ball there.
Not happy.
To Ollie Turton, back to. Oh, blimey, they're pressurising. They're pressurising at the moment, Northampton. They really are trying.
He may have refused a stretch. Well, I doubt it if he couldn't walk. I'm sure not everybody's not refusing a stretcher all season.
Right, nice ball down the line, which Jerry Yates gets to. Oh, it's offside.
Oh.
That was
13 minutes gone.
Didn't look offside at all. Leeds are losing, says Shazza Harvey. Peter Donnelly says it could be COVID regulations.
But no.
Oh, Chizzy said he refused a stretcher. Did he?
Chizzy said he refused a stretcher.
Apparently so, Phil C says.
Well, I'm sure his insurance company would be thrilled
Robert
with that.
Says, agreed, Jane. It's a bloody silly rule. Common sense is out the window with COVID.
It is. And if you've got 4 people at a corner of a stretcher with a mask on, it's not a problem, is it?
You wouldn't think so. Right, Northampton on the attack. They've got a throw-in level with the penalty area on this near side. They're giving it as good as they get at the moment, Northampton. Chris Grace is saying what happened. Well, a player...
Ollie Turton went in with a great challenge in the box and sort of class took their player out at the same time.
It wasn't really Ollie Turton. It was their player going in on a tackle with Turton who just fell over his own feet and rolled over in the tackle and hurt himself. And
then was made to walk round or chose to hop round, as you would, the pitch.
Right, Northampton have got another throw in here, about level with the penalty spot now, taken quickly. Blackpool try and get rid of it, but Northampton pick it up again. And they've had to go back to the 35-yard line, coming down the right wing. Lovely ball through. Here they come. Nice ball into the box. Chance here for Northampton.
No, he doesn't control it well.
And it's going to go out for... No, it's not. It's not. It stayed in. Another cross coming in. It's going to be another corner to Northampton. It's pretty much all Northampton at the moment, folks. I've got, if you're coming into the stream, it's pretty much all.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Moley. If it's COVID secure enough to stage professional football, then injured players should be stretchered off. Indeed.
Ryan Dunbar says, how can it be regulations if one team has it, if we don't have it, but up in Scotland, they have stretchers. Right, so it's another corner to Northampton. We're having to withhold quite a bit.
I think it's like the pubs, really. That like clubs are probably making up their own rules, aren't they? It's a sort of semi-short corner.
Decent corner. I just couldn't control it, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Maxi to Blackpool.
No, he's thrown it out.
See, once the better player was hopping mad. Peter Donnelly says that Scotland have different regulations to England now. Sturgeon might allow it, but bumbling Boris might not.
Yeah, I think I would imagine more it's left to the clubs.
Right, Blackpool the attack. Oh, nice ball to Jerry Yates there from Ellis Sims. Oh, and Yates can't find him.
But now he puts it across
to Garbett,
who
tries to put
this pitch is really bobbly, isn't it? Slippy and bobbly. That's not bouncing where you expect it to at all.
Right, Kenny Dougal gets a header. Well played.
We're looking good here.
Coming down the left wing. Blackpool looking a bit better. This into Ellis Sims in the box. Doesn't get to the header. Jerry Yates, the ball bounces past him. The bounce of ball is very unusual. This pitch.
It is really. It sort of bounces and then it sort of bounces back on itself almost. Right. It's very strange.
Blackpool got a throw in near the.
That could cause problems.
Back to Maxi. It's usually down to the referees as Turton talks football. And Northern Point, he says, I've not got to say goal today. I know, I won't. Right, Blackpool get a free kick just about 10 yards inside the Northampton half. Mr. Molly said, I bet ex-Villa midfielder Stephen Froggatt would have hopped around the pitch faster. I bet he would have done.
Who Kenny Dougal?
Right, Blackpool have the ball in their own half. They're being forced all the way back to Maxwell. Pressure from Northampton again. Right, Maxwell kicks it long. It finds Ellis Sims, who manages to lay it off. Nice. Long ball launched into the middle of the box. It's just going to go.
I was just about to say our passing's looking better today, but I will reserve judgment for a little while longer. 18 minutes gone here.
Stephen Roberts says we're making this look easy for them. How can we play like we do against Sunderland? Then we come against these clubs at the bottom of the league, and there are Achilles heel, aren't they? We just don't know how to do it. I think
this is, to be honest, I don't think they're looking the better side at all. I think we are looking stronger. We just need to.
Right, goalkeeper takes a kick.
We need to
for Northampton, and it's headed forward by Blackpool. They're holding on to Ellis Sims there, surely. Anyway, Northampton pick it up on their halfway line. Blackpool try to get an interception in, but no, Northampton come away with it, and they're in our half. Here they come. What are they going to do with it? Oh, nice, neat ball into the centre, but they slip over again, Northampton. What's up with this pitch? Right, lovely ball to Jerry Yates.
Come on, Jess. He's looking lively again today.
He is looking lively. He's got a runner on the outside.
Oh, beautiful.
He sees him.
To Garbett.
Oh, yes! My God, that is a wonder goal. That is a wonder goal.
It's just shot from a very narrow angle.
He was going to put it across, and he just put it in.
Oh. Go, Luke.
What a goal. Unbelievable. Brilliant.
Embo could be looking happier about that. Right. So Jerry Yates. I don't know how he saw this. Dancing with the ball. He saw this player come on the outside of him. Garbett comes on the outside. I don't know how he saw him. He had his back to him. Garbett takes it into the box, just a touch, and then he has a shot. Through his legs as well. Through the defender's legs into the far corner. Yeah. How is that? How is that even gone? That's a wonder goal, folks. I'll tell you, that is absolutely, that is unbelievable. 1-0 to the Mighty Pool. Come on! Get it, exactly, yes. Wow, Garbett, that honestly, wait till you see that goal. The goals. The lively. We don't score simple goals, do we, Blackpool? We score wonder goals. Yeah, we do. You're right. Yeah, right. Live league table, guys. Well, we can only look after our own results at the end. Well, Sunderland are winning, Hull are winning, and we're winning, so we're still fifth. But as things stand, we've got a 5. Northampton have got the ball here on the attack. Point cushion on. Watch it there. The team in 7. Got the ball, but we've managed to. Right, cross coming in now. And it's to nobody. We're all right. Blackpool pick it up on the far side. Plenty Garbett's. Oxford are 1-1 at the moment. Oh, Oxford 1-1. That's against Shrewsbury. They went 1-0 up. Now they're 1-1.
Tony Draper Smith says, I challenge you both to wear tangerine shirts in the next game.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
We could do that. It's not a problem. I just stuck with this top because we tried the corporate and that didn't work, and then I put this on for Sunderland, so I stick with it. Normally, if we win, I stick with what I was wearing, down to the socks and everything, if I can, to keep the look. Paul here says, you watch the replay, it goes in every time. Yes, it really would. Garbutt is a good player, yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's very good at those. That's his speciality. Getting that tight angle.
You would have thought he was just going to put it across the box, wouldn't you? I can't believe he went for the shot from that angle. I actually can't believe it went in. Wigan's 1-1. Who Wigan got today? Hull, haven't they?
Right. Northampton now attacking. Oh, they just sit against our... Oh, God, that bounce again there. Really weird bounce in the corner flag. It's like there's a force field.
So the force field actually stops it going off the pitch.
Very strange. Don't know what's going
everybody.
on.
Stephen Roberts says everyone should wear tangerine for the next game. All right, so it's just tangerine. Well,
Garbutt's just shoved their guy over there, but he's got away with it.
That's very odd. That's very odd. The Northampton player just went down then for a free kick and held onto the ball and didn't get the free kick. There was no free kick. That's all. See, it's just a dive, isn't it? But he holds onto the ball.
Did look like he should have in the back, but to be fair, Garbutt was retreating with his arms out, pleading innocence. So maybe it was a dive. Liner was right there.
Sunderland 1, yeah. Sunderland are winning 1-0. So if Sunderland can keep that up, they're going to be in the playoffs, aren't they? We were actually looking at it. If Sunderland did lose the last 2 games, they could have actually dropped out of the playoffs.
We need to be looking at who do we want to play in the playoffs. So hoping we get there.
I don't think you can do that. I think you just got to take.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We've got results off all of them, haven't we?
We can still go above Sunderland anyway because we've got a game in hand on them. So
right, Maxi launches it forward. Sims.
Oh, what's that? Sims has gone down, bashed on the back of the head there.
Yeah, I think like they've clashed heads by the sound of it. They're both holding their heads. Quite painful.
Right, two players are down. Sims got a knock on the back of the head.
Their lad's just been pulled up by another one of their lads. Ellis is just having a bit of treatment there.
It's a long kick from Maxwell.
Oh yeah, their lad, his forehead just like went in with quite force on the back of Ellis Sims' head there. Gosh,
blimey! But why did he have
power on that? Hopefully, it was cushioned a little bit by his
not give
afro.
that as a free kick to Blackpool.
Oh, he's still hurting a bit. I'm not surprised. It looked really quite painful. But he's cool about it. He's just
Pompey are 1-0 down.
Just scratching his head a bit. No, I was looking actually at who we could potentially get in the playoffs, and there's not many teams that have beaten us. There's Lincoln and Charlton, I think, are the only ones who have beaten. And Charlton, we ended up beating 3-0 the last time we played them. And Lincoln, we were all over for a while.
Right, drop ball from the referee, which Northampton.
There's nothing really that we should be afraid of.
It's a throw into Blackpool, level with our own.
I would say Lincoln are the team that I fear the most. But on the other hand, we were swaggering and really on top of them, weren't we? So yeah, we'll see.
Oxford are losing. Hull are 2 up. Pompey is 1-1. So at the moment, it's all looking good. We could just do with another goal, couldn't we? Come on, Blackpool, you can do
another
this.
6.
Right, Kenny Dougal knocks one forward, but it's to no one. It's picked up by Northampton on the halfway line, but Blackpool get a touch on it.
Northampton aren't very good at keeping hold of the ball, I would go so far as to say. Ellis Sims just having a little tussle with their number 6.
Yeah, he was. He had a little shove at him as well, which was a bit.
But it's nice that he's sort of getting a bit physical back.
He's a big lad,
he's got to.
As he.
It's what League One's all about.
As he becomes older, he's going to be a real right. How did they get
I'm not quite sure.
Ellis Sims out? What did he do wrong?
I don't know.
Oxford are 2-1 down. Good, we don't want Oxford, do we?
Who do we want? Sunderland. You've got to want Sunderland, haven't you, really?
This is a good one. I like this suggestion from Brian
Can't believe I'm saying
Thompson
that.
saying, I think we should all have Lee Charles TV Tangerine Day, Sunday of the Bristol Rovers game, May the 9th. All tangerine type clothes, food and drinks, post pictures.
Oh, gosh.
That
We
would
could
be
do.
good, wouldn't it? Yeah. Post pictures through to our
We are...
socials. Come on, we could put them up.
Yes, of course, this is our last Saturday game of the season proper.
Sunderland are now above
We're here
Lincoln.
Sunday next week. Which will be weird.
Oh, Hull are playing Lincoln, are they? I can't remember who Hull.
Yes,
Who's
Mr.
Lincoln
Moley.
playing?
I've got my my Colne FC beaker in the house.
Oh.
Still keeping its colour
And
very
Dunbar's
well.
actually wearing the same. He's wearing the away kit today, so he's in the same kit. as
Oh,
Blackpool.
here's
Sims
Sims is through. He's got 2 men on him though. He managed to connect, but it went wide.
It went wide.
Under a lot of pressure. He's got a lot of hair, that guy. He's got another old style haircut. It's like Northampton's in a different time zone. They look very retro. It's like Northampton's in the 80s.
A lonely fish says, I phoned my dad last week and told him I went to see Northampton Town play. Cobblers, he said. Yes, they were terrible, I said.
Oh,
Andy Swift said, hi guys, just finished work, sitting outside. What was that? Sitting outside the Persevere on Easter Road. The sun is shining on Leith and listening to the best commentary in football. Keep up the good work. Sorry, I didn't know. The Persevere.
Oh, here come Northampton.
Right, here come Northampton. And still got it. Out to the left wing. Oh, nice ball into the box from Northampton. And it's hit back headed away by Blackpool, but it's picked up again on the edge of the box.
In the way.
Blackpool get a block in. Ellis Sims tries to get the rest of the ball, but
Still
no,
they come.
Northampton have still got it.
But
Push
we're
back to the
forcing them
halfway, and
backwards
we'll
now.
push them back into their own
We do
half.
defend very well.
If we win, we can thank.
And
Ryan
here we
later
come
for
now.
having
Here
the
comes
right
Ember.
shirt on today. Right, Blackpool. Ellis Sims.
Sims on the.
It's a nice
right
laser.
wing
No,
we are
nice
now.
ball out to the wing. Blackpool try to chip into.
Oh, it's just
Yates,
a
but
bit
it's just
too
far.
heavy for Yates there, back with
Hull are
their
playing Wigan.
keeper.
So who are Lincoln? Oh, Lincoln are playing Peterborough, aren't they? Peterborough.
Their keeper is.
Oh, Andy Smith
thinking
must
about
be
what to do with
in Edinburgh, is he? Yeah.
Yeah. Long kick from the keeper.
Paul Crispy's here. Hello, Paul. I said this pool should be there for the pool taking. Keep going. Yeah, it's looking good at the moment. A long ball.
Oh, Yates is on the floor there.
Yates is on the floor. Is appealing for something, but the referee's given nothing.
Robson. On the
Right,
ball.
Robson's
doing all right.
Yeah, he's not doing anything wrong at the moment. Right, Blackpool have the ball in their own half. One man is on it.
That's the bun man.
Right, long ball hit forward, but to nobody. Again, Northampton pick it up on the halfway line. It's a bit of head tennis. Dougal heads it, but he only heads it to a Northampton player. Kioso, apparently, for Northampton.
Oh, cheeky back heel there.
Heel there. Northampton have got it.
Pegged
in
back
the
into their
centre
own
circle.
half.
Lincoln are one up. Oh.
So will we? Oh no. You need to have a word with Hammy.
Oh. Oh no, 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 no. No, Hammy, no.
Here we come though.
What do we say about this all the time? Don't back on Blackpool, for God's sake. It's
Or if you do, don't tell us.
Or don't tell us. Yeah, just don't even mention it, Hammy. It's just God, Blackpool McCooper, and God, no, it shouldn't be allowed. Bar it from the stream. Just, it's a kiss of death.
They've got a lad down tying his shoelaces in the penalty area.
Donny
Ref's having a
one up.
word.
Lincoln are beating Peterborough. Donny one up. See, if we'd just, I tell you, if we'd not dropped these points, we could have gone automatic. I knew Peterborough would falter somewhere.
Oh, Stephen's having a go at Hammy here.
He backs them nearly every week, he says, in his defence. He always backs them, so we can't blame him totally.
Stephen can.
Yeah, well, do it, Hammy, with pleasure. Just don't mention it in the stream. It's like the worst thing. It's
Don't
like,
mention
honestly,
the coupon.
don't mention the war. It's like the same thing.
Right, it's all a bit scrappy.
Lines for
here.
Hammy, exactly. Yeah, lines. I must not post in the stream that I've put a bet on Blackpool. Don't post it.
We've had 2 shots
Do it.
to
Keep it
Northampton's
quiet.
1.
You can say it at the end. Say, by the way, good win today.
One
Thanks,
target, 1 shot on target to Northampton's none, and it went in. So it was worth a punt.
Yeah, we've not had a lot, really.
52% possession to Blackpool.
Right, Northampton have the ball in their own half, but Blackpool pressurising them to pass it all the way back to the keeper, which it has done, who's in his Grobbelaar kit.
Nigel says rumours are Sunderland are recalling Embleton after the Bristol Rovers game. Well, his loan will be from a set time to a set time, I would imagine.
Well, you would do, wouldn't you? Oh, Northampton there, sloppy ball, and the player stands over it, and it's gone out for a throw into Blackpool on the far side. Lincoln are now 2-0 up. See, we could have got automatic.
Of course we could, yeah. We could. But it's Blackpool and it's not how we do it. We are the playoff kings.
I knew Peterborough would cock up.
That's the way we do
had
it.
A chance on him.
Throw to Blackpool on the far side.
Right, long throw from Blackpool. Headed forward by Northampton. Headed back by Blackpool. Headed forward again by Northampton. Overhead sort of kick. And Northampton going to pick it up on the halfway. Oh, good play from Northampton here. But husband's right on the edge of the box here. Shooting chance in the box, and they've put it wide. But that was good play from Northampton.
Loudrup hair, hasn't he? It's definitely 1980s here. Very strange, guys. Very strange. I suppose the stadium isn't 1980s, but like the players certainly are.
That was a terrible shot. From
it was
Thankfully,
pretty bad, yeah. Sort of spinning
I'd have been
wide.
screaming at that if that had been us, because it was just wide and rubbish.
32 minutes gone. Maxi launches it.
Yes, Brian Thompson said, there we are, Hammy. Stop talking about betting.
Oh, lovely ball. Oh, just a little bit too long from Yates.
Brilliant from Yates there, Hammy. And Brian Thompson says, Hammy HD, stop talking about backing Blackpool and stick £10 on the cobblers at half time to offset the negative vibe. Exactly. You can't mention that you've backed Blackpool in this stream. It's whenever somebody does, it's murder.
Yeah, I didn't know which Loudrup actually, which is why I stopped short there. I was going to say Brian, and then I thought Michael halfway through the sentence.
Oh, that's a free kick to Blackpool, just 10 yards inside, taken quickly.
Oh, here we go now.
Going down
still very tight on the line there, Embo.
Yeah, he kept it.
We're really hugging that touchline today. Into maybe it's because like the pitch is sort of flat and less bobbly, maybe on the touchline.
Right, Blackpool have it on halfway.
And
it's knocking it cross field.
That's our new
we
thing.
struggle to keep it in, and we do, but it's cleared by Northampton.
Oh, and now it's back to Blackpool.
Back to Blackpool in our own half. Out to the right wing. Ollie Turton through to Jerry Yates, who's heavily marked.
Jerry Yates. Jerry Yates. A bit of a
ball,
hospital ball there. Oh, and Robson's hopping now. Oh, no.
Oh, his day's done. It's looking like Blackpool have got another injury here. Is it Robson's gone down? Looking like something's happened to him there, hasn't it?
He just pulled up. It
just pulled
didn't
up
seem to be any contact.
For no reason.
Oh, no, maybe there
He
was.
stood on his foot.
Yeah, he did tell him to go away as soon as their player, as soon as he came to him.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look what happens. He goes in on the ball.
I don't really know what happened there. But he's not happy.
Blackpool and the injuries just keep going on and on, don't they? But it's looking like
I do feel like I've got it in my head now that Embo's like a mole.
We can't take any more of these injuries, folks.
Not as in moley
mole.
mole.
Through a game without losing players, can we? I've never seen anything like it in my life. Charles Moore says, Hallie and Jane, where's Kevin Stewart? Is Stewart on the bench?
No, he's not.
No.
Unless we brought him in for Embo, but I don't know how that worked really.
Yes. Oh, there's a new cabbage chocolate bar.
Neapolitan ice cream.
Ice cream bar.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that seems. You're always good with your food news, Giles. Yeah, that sounds interesting. No, he's all right.
He's all right. He's up.
He's carrying on.
No, he's going off.
Is he?
Yeah, he's going off.
He's walking.
He's walking, but he's going off.
Well, obviously, it doesn't matter, does it? It's still be walking off, even if it was a problem. Walking a little bit bow-legged there, Ethan.
I've never seen it as many injuries as this, folks. Yeah. Who's coming on? Is he coming off, or is he?
Gabriel's coming on.
Gabriel's coming on.
Goodness me!
So, blimey, another injury for Blackpool.
Well, that's one apiece now.
How can we carry on? How can we? I don't know how we keep putting a team out. To be honest, I've never known.
Well, we do have a
like
stronger bench though today, don't we? So.
Well, Nathan Shaw was added to the bench for Embleton.
Oh, okay.
Hammy's saying, "Where's Charlie Adam for us in the Legends status?" He's
up there, isn't he?
He's right up there. Yeah, he's right up there. Hammy is.
That's a drop ball to Blackpool.
He would have had the keys to the town at one stage. Loved him.
Right, here's Yates. Heads it just
a nobody at Northampton clear, and Blackpool pick it up in their own half. Dougal hits one forward, but it's. Oh, there's Iron Brew Sweets are available at Home Bargains. The only decent thing to come out of Scotland besides the M6 system. Iron Brew Sweets.
Oh, you might like them. Do you like Iron Brew?
I might try them.
You'll be off down B&M.
Right, so free kick to Blackpool in our own half. And it's a sort of a free kick, just kind of in our own box, really, to be honest. Yeah, he's a Dundee lad. He's back at your club, is he, Hammy? All right, okay, yeah, he's a... Oh, you managed to interview him as well. Well done.
Oh, now, speaking of which, we have forgotten to ask you, but we've got Andy Morrell next week. It's not going to be a live show.
He just... Oh, Jerry Yates for the chance! Oh, Jerry! Oh, Jerry!
It's just.
Jerry Yates, you should have scored there, man. You should have scored. He should have scored there. It was a great launch ball from Maxi, really long ball. It's headed on by Ellis Sims, is it? No, it's just bouncing straight through. Jerry Yates brings it down. Goalie to beat.
Keeper got in the way and clattered him and got the ball away.
Should have scored. That was his chance.
You would have expected Jez to score there, but it's a corner on the far side. Garbett in swinger. It's a high
headed
down.
back by Blackpool. Oh, they've managed to clear it. Can we get Charlie Adam? Yes. Sorry. As I was saying, we've got Andy Morrell next week. So if you've got any questions for Andy Morrell, do let us know. It's difficult with Charlie because he's still playing football, isn't he? So it's difficult to get players that are actually still playing football to, because they've got commitments with the clubs and stuff. But Andy Morrell's going to be great. A lot of people have asked us for Andy Morrell.
Yeah, we were impressed with him actually on the he was on the Seasiders review show, the the official football club review show on a Friday night the other week, and we thought he'd be a great fit with the channel, and he's agreed to come on, so that'll be really looking forward to that one.
It's just not live obviously because he can't do it at night time, so
if you've got any questions, just contact us via the usual channels, and we will maybe you'll do a little video beforehand, perhaps, especially previewing that, maybe with people to put the questions on that, possibly.
Right, the ball's launched forward by Northampton, and there's a big chase on here, and it looks not headed back to Maxwell. Very well played, Husband. That's brilliant.
Husband's doing well today. Maxie throws it out to Luke Garbett.
Okay.
Launches it long to a Northampton head.
I'll take a look at that, Hammy. You got an interview with him because he got 1,000 subs. Brilliant. Well done. And he talks about his time at Blackpool, so we'll check that out. Definitely. Thanks, Hammy. Right, Maxwell kicks it forward, and it's Northampton pick it up on the halfway line. Right, referees letting a lot play on there. Referee's not bad so far. Oh, you're under pressure there. What you? No. Ballard lost possession there in a stupid place. Northampton have got it. Right. Ball knocked into the box. Somebody in acres of space. But Blackpool
we've got the box
clear it.
covered there.
But they pick it up again, Northampton. Blackpool are going through a spell of knocking it to nobody. Right, ball coming in, and it's...
Oh, I had £1 for every time you said to nobody.
Exactly, because they knock it to nobody all the time, don't they? That's why. I say it a lot because it happens a lot. Right. Ball into the box for Northampton, but it's just gone harmlessly wide. We're on to 40 minutes, 31 seconds gone, folks, of the first half.
See, everyone's raving about Line of Duty, but I just didn't like any of the characters. I watched the first few seasons. I think this might be the first or the second one that I haven't watched. I just realised I just didn't like any of the characters, so I stopped watching it. But I know everyone's raving about it now, but yeah, not for me.
Right, Elliot. Chevy Yates penalised for a foul just as it came beautifully. He should have made it 2-0. They're saying that on the radio, and I agree. It was a great chance. Should have made it 2-0 there, Jerry.
But we're still winning, guys.
Stephen Ross says, Ray says that macaroni pies are the best thing in Scotland. You can't agree. He prefers a birdie from Rosyth. Never tried one of those. Yes, he did. He said he moved back up to Dundee because his mum took him well, and his dad has passed away a couple of years ago. And when he scores, he points to the sky, and his mum sadly passed away this Xmas time.
Aww.
Yeah, and now he points with both hands. I should imagine, doesn't he? Yeah, to them both. Right, ball's up in the air, headed forward on the halfway line by Northampton.
Very scrappy in midfield.
They're just picking everything up at the moment, Northampton. We're going through a bit of a...
They're not, it's scrappy, it's to and fro.
It is just scrappy. But here they come again. Coming down the left wing. Right, ball coming in now. But headed away by Blackpool. There's a shot through, but it's just straight at Maxwell. But it was headed straight back to the Northampton player. A bridie, not a birdie. It's a mince or steak pasty. Oh, it sounds very nice.
Yeah, the food at Scottish football sounds very interesting.
Look at that header.
Not sure I've ever eaten at a Scottish ground, actually. I've been up a few
times. The husband didn't touch that ball, and I don't know why he went for it, because a deflection could have deflected it past Maxi, and it wasn't really going very hard. Right. Oh, well played, Ellie Sims.
Yeah, trapped it very well there.
Trapped it well. Right, Blackpool, just keep hold of possession, Blackpool. 42 minutes, 51 seconds gone.
They've got a player down now.
They've got a player down now.
Holding his foot.
There's players going down everywhere, folks.
It's that stage of the season, isn't it? And this pitch, I don't think is helping either, because it looks a right mess. It's slippy, it's bobbly, it's patchy.
Doesn't look good either. He's gone down. Let's have a look why he went down. That ball going. They're saying it's the hardness of the pitch that's causing the problems.
Yeah, because
you were saying, weren't you, that the water... Oh, what did he do there? There's going to be about 5 minutes of extra time, isn't there, at least? There's going to be a lot of extra time. We're 43 minutes, 38 seconds gone, but there's going to be there's been a lot of injuries in this game.
Yeah, we've noticed
how
when we've been out on our walks, how hard the ground is. I know, from my time at Chasetown, it's very, very difficult to keep a pitch hydrated when there's no rain. It's really hard. They just need the sprinklers on pretty much all the time just to keep that moisture in there. Stop it getting so hard.
Lincoln have a penalty. 2-0 Lincoln.
Oh, Forfar do haggis and black pudding pie. That sounds nice.
It looks like this guy's okay. The thumbs up from the trainer, so he's not going off. Yeah, 2-0 Lincoln from Paul Crisp.
In good form at the right time, Lincoln.
They are playing well, aren't they?
You wouldn't bet against them, would you?
Not really. Right. They knock the ball back to us, but they knock it all the way back to Maxwell when we were in a really good attacking position. But there you go. It's just one of them things, isn't it?
Coming up to half time now, guys.
Right, Maxi's got the ball. It's 44 minutes. We're coming up to 45 minutes, so we'll tell you how. There's got to be 5 minutes of extra time, I would say.
Yeah, there's been a few injuries, hasn't there?
There has.
Oh, Sims is looking so much better.
6 minutes.
So much more confident.
6 minutes of extra time, folks.
Stronger. His control's better. He's holding up the ball a lot better. Gosh, yes, 6 minutes. Right, it'll be a late one tonight.
Yes, it will be late tonight. Come on, Blackpool, get hold of this ball. We just can't get the ball under control at the moment. Oh, no.
Oh, Jim.
Oh, he's managed to wrestle it away.
Well,
that's a free kick to Blackpool. Yes. Well done, Kenny. Yeah, Dougal, I don't know. Mac's husband, I don't know what he did there. He kind of...
He did very well to get that ball back. He was sort of almost crabbing round in his hands and feet, but he managed to get the ball off the...
Portsmouth are winning now,
the Northampton player. He did very, very well. He's having a great game, Jim, today.
Portsmouth are now winning 2-1, so...
Maxwell launches the ball forward. It seems to have gone very dark in Northampton all of a sudden.
It's the camera, I think, isn't it? Right. Oh, no, Blackpool. Right, a long ball hit forward by Northampton is going to run all the way through to Maxwell. Well, 1 minute into the 6 minutes of extra time in the first half. Or if you've joined the stream, there's been quite a few injuries. We've lost Ethan Robson. Kai Kai didn't start. Right, Northampton on the ball here. Tons of space. Great ball into the box. Oh my God. Desperation's defending from...
Gabriel hoofs it clear. I don't know where it ended up. We never saw it come down. I think it's still up there somewhere.
We get a free kick there. It's a free kick for Blackpool, but we scored a goal. Yes, we have scored a goal, Eric. Yeah, we're 1-0 up.
No, he's a Suffolk fan.
Yes, we are 1-0 up.
He's a Suffolk fan, Eric, isn't he?
I think he is, yeah. So it was good goal, Luke Garbett from
so
a very...
we probably means the team from Suffolk, doesn't it?
Oh, we scored. Oh, maybe Suffolk. I think he's talking about them. Oh, Blackpool, just frustrating. Too elaborate. Right, no. Right, Northampton have the ball on their own half. They knock it long. Blackpool pick it up on the halfway. Keep hold of it, Blackpool. Well done,
Turton. Very, very good.
Turton, was it Turton? Yeah. Jerry Yates on the ball.
Oh, he slipped over again.
He's got a free kick.
Oh, good. Come on. It's a semi-dangerous position, this free kick as well. So it could lead to a goal. Oh, we've got some Scottish dialect going on in here.
It looked like he slipped over Yates. They just took his foot there, didn't they? We don't know what happened there because they're showing a replay, and it's just gone through to the it's gone through to the keeper. Anyway, it's 3 minutes of the 6 minutes of the first half injury time gone. If you just joined the stream, Blackpool are winning 1-0 away from home, and we could and should have been 2-0 up where Jerry Yates had a 1-on-1 with the keeper and fluffed his lines. Unfortunately, he would have thought he was going to smash it in, but Paul Orton's here. Hello, hi, Jane Lee. How are we doing today? Well, we're doing all right.
Doing all right. We're winning, so
right.
Not feeling the pressure.
Ellis Sims, well played. Jerry Yates gets another free kick. That's good just inside the centre circle in their half. Portsmouth are 3-1 up now.
Oh, Alan's late. Sorry, I'm late. It's my wife's birthday. I had to go and watch her shop. Oh, well, happy birthday. You're allowed to be. It's a special occasion. The ball on the far side. Well done for going.
Gabriel puts a loose ball and we lose it, and Northampton pick it up and they knock it long. And it's just going to go all the way through to Maxwell.
Jim just taps it back. Who taps it out?
Dan Ballard up. Again, Northampton picked the ball up.
Keeps going dark, this picture.
Yeah, it's as if they've got a problem with the camera or something. But anyway, right, long ball, not forward, just doesn't quite find those things. But Jerry Yates does get a header to it. Back to Jerry Yates, out to... It's a strange bounce. It really is on this pitch.
Yeah, it really is, yeah. Gabriel back.
This is a very, very hard pitch. I think that's what...
Yeah, they're doing well at home, aren't they?
Oh,
Blackpool. They understand the bounce.
Oh, picks up here in the. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Go on, Blackpool.
Garbutt.
No.
Oh, he was through the middle there, and it's ended up behind for a goal kick. It's an Northampton.
Oh, there was a chance there.
Mo wants a pint of shandy and a meat and potato pie.
Sounds good.
Not sure how I feel about shandy, but yeah, if that's what you want.
Oh, that Northampton player just got. We don't know what's going on, folks, because we're showing.
We keep showing replays. It looks like this. Oh, we've got a player down injured here now with a head injury.
We don't know what it is, folks. We've no idea.
There's a card coming out though. It's Jim.
It's a yellow card coming out. Let's have a look. Now we'll get to tell you what happens. Right.
We've seen everything in replays.
Oh yeah, just completely hit husband without anywhere near the ball. It's Kioso of Northampton getting a booking.
Maxie's over having a word to find out what's going on. Don't look happy. Oh yeah, yellow card.
He's on his knees. Portsmouth are now back in the mix. Yes, they are.
All right. He's sort of holding his beard there, having a little drink.
He's holding his beard. 6 minutes have gone of the 6 minutes.
Maybe it was a beard injury. Yeah, I don't know that it's his jaw. Possibly he's sort of. He's not being dramatic about it because he's Jim. But yeah, it looks like he's sort of moving his mouth like he might have. Yeah, I took a whack in the jaw there. He's having a word with the line, but he's taking the free kick himself because he's a hero. He's a trooper.
I know, played 7 minutes, yeah, but we haven't really played 7 minutes because it's. All right, ball. What was
that was a poor effort, Jim.
Poor free kick from husband there. Just give it away. Right, but the ball's going to run through harmlessly for a goal kick to Maxwell. And surely that is the half. Is it? Yes, it is. Right, that's half time. 1-0. Get your orders in for half time refreshments from Jane. And I haven't got a drink, actually. So
you're putting an order in there as well?
Putting in for a water, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, Plymouth are getting beat 1-0. So all the results are going like the wrong way. You know, we have to win this. As simple as that. Ryan Dunbar says, here's an interesting one. Scotland have a cup called the Tunnets Caramel Wafer Trophy, and last season final had been won by both finalists. Wow. So, I mean, I think I've tried a Stovey hammy. I think I've tried one of those. Haggis, white pudding, a variety, deep fried Mars bar, Skirley, a lawn, a polony, a Stovey's, iron brewed tea cakes. I have to say that on a Scottish accent. Shouldn't I want to do that? But Luke Warburton says, are we playing good? We're playing okay. We could be playing better, but again, with injuries again to players. Kai Kai is injured. He's not playing. So I suppose with a makeshift team, we're doing all right. Paul Heaton just wants something off the top shelf, please, Jane. Richard Knowles here says Plymouth are on top. They just can't put the ball in the net. Sunderland just can't get control of the game. Wow. Sunderland. Can Plymouth do us a favour and beat Sunderland today? Portsmouth are coming strong. Oxford were winning, they're not now, are they? Peterborough losing, and I did say if we'd have not dropped the 8 points that we've dropped over the last couple of weeks, we could be right up there. We could be right up there. Lee Blake says it's a scrappy match, but we're trying to keep it together. Yes, we are. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Ryan Dummer said the Scottish Football League decided that yesterday that both Inverness Caley and Wraith Rovers both win as the final can't be played. So they both win the trophy. Will he share it? Will he one of them have it for 6 months and another one have it for 6 months? It's really good. Ah, yes. Ryan Dunbar says one from the top and then one from the bottom, please, Jane. That's countdown. Yes, very good. So what do you all think, folks? You're all watching this. What do you think of Blackpool's performance in that first half? Should Jerry have scored? Should we be 2-0 up? Northampton have looked a little bit dangerous at times, but they the final ball's been a bit poor from Northampton. They've had a couple of shots that have just limped the way through to Maxi and one that was way wide. But apart from that, they've not really looked very threatening, have they? We seem to be really under control, but I just feel we need that extra goal. I don't know about you. I just feel we could do with a second goal to kind of just really put it to bed. David Scholes says, I wonder if Critch didn't want Sullay anywhere near that pitch. I must admit. I mean, Jane was mentioning actually before the game started that they had like sprinklers on, but they were hardly sprinkling anywhere. They just look like sprinklers you'd have in your garden, sprinklers. Is it a Tin Pot trophy then, that one, Ryan, in Scotland? I don't know. You'll have to tell me. But anyway, both teams have won it. Yes, he didn't miss a sitter, but he didn't miss a sitter, but it was a chance that you would have thought that Jerry Yates would have put away. You know, you would have thought it was that kind of chance that he has that he would have put away one-on-one with the keeper. But yeah, you know, the keeper closed it down well, didn't he? Oh, Paul Hortley wants something spicy off the top shelf in a bun with a Budweiser, please, Jane. Anybody else want anything for half time? Jane's putting the orders together. It'll be sent to you virtually, obviously, in your inbox. I'm trying to let's have a look at the live table at the moment. See if we can get the League One table up for you live before Jane gets back. So looking at the table at the moment in live time, Hull City are top on 89 points. Peterborough are still second on 83. Lincoln are third on 78. Sunderland fourth on 76. Blackpool are fifth on 74. Portsmouth are sixth on 72. And then Oxford are losing, so they've dropped down to 68 points. Charlton are drawing, so they're still on 68. Gillingham on 66. MK Dons on 65. So it's kind of looking, we're going to have a 6-point cushion on Oxford, and who they've only got one game left anyway, so they can't catch us. And we'd have a 6-point cushion on Charlton as well if it stays as it is, and they've got 2 games to go like us, so they could catch us. But it's looking pretty good, really. This we could just do with Charlton losing, couldn't we? And then we would be confirmed, I would think. Looking at that, we'd be confirmed in the top 6. Richard Noel wants something strong and alcoholic, please, Jane. David Scholes says, seeing as I'm being black-legged, I've got my own Hollands meat pie. Have you been black-legged, have you? Right. So what do you think, folks? Can Charlton... Who are they playing, Charlton, actually? Who have they got today? Charlton. Oh, Accrington and Stanley at half. They're away at Aki, 0-0. We could do with Aki doing us a favour there, then, couldn't we? Just get a goal, Aki, and then that would be us at the moment. But we've not won this yet. All right, possession. Blackpool have had 51.1%. We've had 4 shots, 2 on target. The successful crosses, we've had 4. 1 out of 4, and they've had 2 out of 13. Thank you very much. Thank you. We've had 2 corners there, 3, and we've been caught offside twice there, 1.
I heard somebody asking for something off the top shelf, which, first of all, you've got to bear in mind that I'm 5'2". It's quite difficult for me to reach the top shelf. But what we've got here, if you can see what we have here, this is what's on the top shelf that I've chosen for you. It's new beef flavour savoury rice from Sainsbury's. Thought I'd try this because it's free food on Slimming World. It's beef flavour long grain rice with a mix of dried peas, carrots, onion, and red pepper. And fun fact, because I've been reading this while I've been stuffing my face with Ferrero Rocher at half time.
Have you?
Yeah. And a banana and some grapes, so they cancel it out.
Sneaks away, I don't know.
You can cook this on the hob in water, but you can also do it in the microwave. So Do you think that might be? You think you might be able to manage to cook this? You're going to place the contents of the sachet into a large microwavable bowl with 390 ml of boiling water, which is quite specific.
Oh.
You've got to stir it twice during cooking.
In the microwave.
Mm.
Oh. You normally just put the bag in there.
16 minutes. So, but no, it's dried. You see.
Paul Heaton bets that
Oh,
Maxwell can reach the top shelf.
Catch.
Maxie can reach the top shelf. Apparently, come to Pete. Paul
Yeah,
Heaton.
of course he can. Of course he can. Have we looked at the live league table? Oh, there's a goal fest at Wimbledon. Goodness me. Right. So the
Paul
live.
Heaton wants Plymouth to put the ball in the net, so we go above Sunderland. That would be good, wouldn't it?
So live league table, last thing stand. Hull City are champions. They're 2-1 up. No, let's go through.
Thanks, Phil. He's leaving, but he's left a like. Thank you much. And don't like Phil. Just leave a like on the stream. Just click that little like button. It does help with everything. And of course, we're not mentioning it, but if you just first time on the stream, then just give us a sub as well. That always helps, doesn't it?
Right. So latest scores: Aki 0, Charlton 0, Wimbledon 1, Portsmouth 3. Bristol Rovers 0, Crew 1. Well, Bristol Rovers, they keep that up because we've got them next week, haven't we? Burton 0, Gillingham 1. Ooh. Fleetwood 0, Milton Keynes 0, Hull 2, Wigan 1. Oh, come on, Wigan! We don't want you going down. Northampton 0, Blackpool 1. Woo.
I don't think Wigan can go down if we win today.
Oh, good. Peterborough 0, Lincoln 2. Plymouth 0, Sunderland 1, Rochdale 0, Donny 1, Shrewsbury 2, Oxford 1, and Swindon 0, the team from Suffolk 1. So the live league table looks like this. Hull top champions, 89 points. Peterborough,
could have caught
who
them.
are losing,
Could have caught them.
83.
Could have caught them.
Lincoln,
Should have caught them.
3rd, 78. Sunderland, 4th, 76. Blackpool 5th, 74. Portsmouth 6th, 72. And then there is a 4-point gap to Oxford, who are losing on 68. But also Charlton are on 68 as well, and they have got a game in hand too. But this, as have we.
I said that was a 6-point. 68 to 74. 6-point.
68 to 72 is 4.
Yeah, but we're on 74.
I was saying after Portsmouth, there's a 4-point gap.
Yes. But on us, we're looking at there. If Charlton stays as it is, they're 6 points behind with 2 games to go. Oxford are 6 points behind with 1 game to go, so they can't catch us. So there would only be Portsmouth that could actually theoretically catch us. And if they lose today, we're in the playoffs. It's as simple as that. But
third is still attainable. We're only 4 points behind third.
Oh, Cobbler's Vlogs is here. Matt, sorry, you're saying it. Think that's us down. It's not over yet, though. You have, you're giving as good as you get today. I think you're playing quite well, but your pitch is a bit bouncy. I've got to admit, it's not doing any.
Oh, has it been like this for a while, Matt? It's very
really
There's some really odd bounces.
Northampton are taking no prisoners. I hope we both win and come out with our players intact for the running. Well, this is.
Wow.
Yes, I know. It really is. We're just getting injuries everywhere, aren't we? It's unbelievable.
Oh, Paul, yeah, you wanted something off the top shelf. I hope you've received delivery. I just
all right. Peter Dunbar says it's Sheffield Wednesday going down as it stands. That's Jake's team going down. Cobbler's Vogs reckons it's going to be a miracle if they win today.
Well, you never know. You never know.
Brian says microwave away. It's the devil's toys.
Oh yeah, no, Brian doesn't have a microwave. Well, we could do it on the hob. It's not compulsory to do it on the microwave, eh?
Michael Stuart Haig says, treat yourself, Jane, and get the kippers from Booths. They are very tasty and very filling.
Oh yeah, well we might when we're down Booths next. We'll look out. We did have something nice from Booths, didn't we?
Booths have some nice stuff, but they're a bit pricey in there. We don't
very good for beer.
You need to be like a millionaire to shop in Booths.
Stephen Woolley says, if you started jogging, Jane, you could eat what you like and enjoy your food. Well, with my shopping order next week, I've ordered a skipping rope, so I'm going to start skipping.
Rocky style.
I don't know what skipping Rocky style is, but I was thinking
Paul
more.
Says Aki also need to put the ball in the air. Yes, they do. Wouldn't it be great if they could just knock Charlton back? Richard Nell says the Argyle gaffer has been booked for saying something to the ref at half time.
Oh, saying something rude, no doubt.
Apparently they've been all over Sunderland. Giles Morgan says his tea tonight is chili con carne, rice, pita bread, Belgian chocolate trifle, and Sunday's chicken roast dinner for the Swansea 0, Derby 1. Okay.
Wow, that sounds
Nick
very
Muller is
nice.
here. Make some noise for the Tractor Boys. What happened, Nick?
I actually cooked both
nice
my
to see you in the
recipes
stream,
yesterday, so I've got nothing to cook
going
tonight.
up not very long ago, weren't they? According to Nick. Remember all the tractors in the stream that he posted?
Have you sent the link to Phil?
I have.
Right?
Yes, I have. Connor Snake says, do you reckon there's more goals coming in from the pool? Well, you really would like another goal.
Well, yeah, Jez is looking hungry again. He hasn't scored for a while. He got one against these last time.
Matt says the pitch has been horrible. Yeah, it's really, it really needs watering. It's so hard.
What's that tall thing behind the unfinished stand there?
I don't know what that tall
kind of chimney looks like, but perhaps it's some kind of tall structure.
Tall structure behind the stand. Maybe you can tell us what that is.
Tell us what that is, Matt?
Hammy HC said he needs a goal from Norwich, and that's it for £100. Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, come on, Norwich.
Richard Coburn says, just join the stream. Are we comfortable?
Well, it's all right. Really, you know, we're not biting our nails.
We're not all over them. And if anything, I would say they're kind of a little bit more on topish in the midfield, but they just don't look dangerous. They just don't look like they're going to score. I don't want a big kiss of death, but we haven't really had much to worry about, have we?
No, they've been a bit shit.
Peter Dolly says that Portsmouth and Charlton can theoretically catch us.
To be fair, we do defend very well. They've been breaking a lot, but we've been
coping. They can catch us unless Charlton. Oh yes, no. Even if Charlton lose, they could still catch us, couldn't they? Because there's 6 points.
Oh, we haven't looked at the bottom of the table, have we?
Oh no, they got a point on that, haven't they? So, no, if they lose, Charlton can't catch us. I'm sticking with that.
So at the bottom of the table, as things stand, the teams that are relegated are Bristol Rovers already gone, Swindon already gone, Northampton and Rochdale as things stand, because they're all losing 1-0 actually. Rochdale, Northampton, Swindon and Bristol Rovers. Wigan and Wimbledon and Plymouth and Burton, who are in the 4 places above, are all losing as well. So everybody's losing. So yeah, I don't think we'll be sad to see... we're sad to see Rochdale go after they beat us. Swindon, they're already gone. Bristol Rovers already gone. We don't want Wigan going down because I have a big soft spot for Wigan.
They can they?
Not as things stand now. I told you the 4 relegated now are Rochdale, Northampton, Swindon, and Bristol Rovers as things stand.
They're actually relegated, are they?
If they stay like this, because there's a 4-point gap between Rochdale and Wigan.
All right.
So
yeah, they can't. Paul, it says, has anybody been sitting outside in pubs in Blackpool? Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
Yeah. I've been sitting outside the number 10 ale house and the Shovels, going to the Farmers in the week as well. So that'll be nice. That always seems that's a very popular one. They're nice people down there, so it'll be nice to go and support them.
You have to remember, Michael, this is a very important thing, but when you say it's a good 10,000 step walk for you, for Jane, from South Pier to Redbank Road and back, it is a 10,000 step walk for anybody other than Jane. But for Jane, because she's only 5'2", that would be a 20,000 step walk because she does 2 steps to every normal person's 1. So it will be a 20,000.
For a normal person.
It's a normal height.
We've kicked off. Well, I'm normal height from like the waist up, but I've just got stumpy legs. So throw into Blackpool, Jordan Gabriel on the near side. Be a long one. Again, trying to keep it tight down the wings.
And Brian Thompson said, if you're going down the rocky route, get Lee to buy you a chicken. And once you can catch that in the back garden, you've made your fitness goal. Yes. Can she catch the chicken? Yes.
Oh, Jones has gone off for Northampton and been replaced by Rose. Wonder whether that was an injury. So a few subs made. But Williams is off and Edmondson on, so they're going for this. Right,
Blackpool knock it picked up on halfway by Northampton. Jerry just knocked off him. It was a chance there, but Northampton. That's got to be a free kick, Gabriel.
So that's 3 subs made by Northampton, but of course they've got a substitute window.
Right, this is a dangerous free kick for Northampton here, foolishly given away by Gabriel. I don't know why he did that. Just kind of not. Does he? It just gives him a. This is dangerous, this folks.
Paul, yes, I enjoyed my Ferrero Rocher at half time. It's a semi-dangerous free kick here to Northampton on the near side.
Lincoln are 3-0 up now. Lincoln are playing well, aren't they? We could have got automatic. I knew we could have got automatic.
Yeah, Mr. Mowley's picking you up on saying, are you saying 5'2" is abnormal, Lee? I can also subscribe.
No, I didn't say
It's
it was
not.
abnormal.
It's, we're just quirky, aren't we?
Normal. It's just short little steps. They're not the normal step of everybody
They're
else.
below average.
Below average, yes.
No, we are. No, I don't like that either.
No.
It's just different.
They're just shorter.
Yeah.
They're just shorter steps. But you got to say 10,000 is 20,000.
It's not 20,000.
In your
it's maybe
in your
15.
steps.
All right.
Oh, there's a person with initials SN is listening at work, so we can't say his name.
Oh.
Oh, right, Northampton in the box here.
That's all right.
It's just chance. Ballooned over the bar.
That is very, very bad. That was almost Ronnie Rosedahl-esque effort
That
there.
was a great chance for
They have all got 80s hair. I don't know what's going on here.
Adam Room is going. Goodbye, Adam.
Bye.
Nick Muller can't wait to see a burger van at the ground. That's what he wants to see.
Oh, there's a picture of that. And when Saturday comes, wasn't there? The Blackpool burger van was in there.
This was a chance for Northampton here.
It was, but we blocked.
Oh, look at this chance.
Thornley got in the way, and then he sort of leapt up.
He tried to hit it on the
daintily, hit it on his toe in the air, and
right, Blackpool away.
Embo, it's Embo. Oh, nice ball.
Ellis Sims.
Go on, Ellis.
Oh,
it's a
take
corner.
it off him, and it's a corner to Blackpool.
Well there,
that was
Embo.
great from Embo. Jay should run from North Pier, says Paul. We can see you sneaking out. Says that right. That was a good defending for Northampton there. Saved a possible goal there from Ellis Sims, who was just about to pull the trigger. Right, Blackpool got a corner on this near side. It's going to be an in-swinger. It didn't take so long to kick off the second half.
It was a long first half.
Yeah, we had lots of injuries. Six minutes of injury time. Right, corner. Oh, headed from under the bar. That was a chance.
It's another corner to Blackpool.
Headed off the line. Oh,
that was Ballard up there with a chance.
Ballard. It was going in. It was just headed from under the bar. What a great defensive header that.
So this was a Garbett corner near side.
Garbett far post headed.
Oh yeah, so headed off the post.
And they were pulling him there as well. Right, corner coming in. Too far. There's nobody there this time on the far side, but Blackpool are going to pick it up.
It's all right. Ballard's got to it. Kenny Dougal kicks it out for a throw to Blackpool.
Throw to Blackpool.
Who Kenny Dougal? Who Kenny Dougal? Who Kenny Dougal? Who Kenny Dougal? So yeah, we should be one of the last games to finish then today.
Brian, yeah, I did do well to say it wasn't a goal, didn't I? So it was a chance. Brian Thompson said if that chance was like the Ronnie Rosenthal miss, Lee's doing well to not say it's a goal.
Yes,
I'm holding it in. Right, long throw from Gabriel. Oh, good one.
Oh
yeah, Blackpool.
Oh, Embo hits it.
Embo's a shot, but it's blocked and it's out for another corner to Blackpool.
Oh, it's a good period of pressure from Blackpool here.
This is a good period. We need to score here,
folks.
We need to get a goal here with this pressure.
Oh, what's Moley reading?
Current Moley reading material is Rock and Roll Soccer by Ian Plenderleith, all about
the North American Soccer League in the 1970s. Gosh.
Corner comes across its header from Turton, but it's just put it wide. So it's a goal.
Yeah, my Welsh football book's just arrived this week. I've got so many to read now.
I should have left that really. It was yeah, we do need another goal to stop squeaky bum time.
I'll do a lot of reading over the
We've had a few chances there and we've not really taken them right. Blackpool had it forward, knocked forward by Northampton though at the halfway, picked up by Blackpool and launched forward and long. It's going to be headed away by Northampton. And it's going to be picked up by Northampton, is it?
Nah, Gabriel.
Oh,
yeah, Embo. Oh,
no, Embo got the ball taken off him. Knocked the ball back to the keeper under pressure here. And he's had to put it out for a throw into Blackpool midway through the Northampton half.
Tim the Tangerine saying, how bad is the camera work on iFollow? Well, it's not the best. And they keep showing replays when we want to see what's happening. And it's a bit annoying. And it's a bit wobbly, actually, at the moment as well. Throw to Blackpool.
Throw to Blackpool. Garbett's throwing it. It's a long one into the box. Actually, a good one. Ellie Sims gets a header.
To Gabriel.
Gabriel. Oh, no. Ballard puts.
Daniel.
Puts puts too much weight on it for Jerry Yates there, and it's gone out for a throw-in. So Northampton level with their penalty spot.
Peter Donnelly has just looked at some average heights for women. Janie's average height in Mexico, Colombia, and a few other countries as well.
Right, I take it all back. The point I was making
God, you'd think they would be all sort of Amazonian over there.
10,000 steps when you're with Jane on her phone counting steps. Trust me, it would be a lot more than 10,000 steps.
Average height in Mexico. Throw to Northampton on the far side. Quite a long one.
Oh, yeah.
Headed out for Gabriel for another one.
Well done, Gabriel. And it's a throw into Northampton on the near side, about midway through our half. They're taking it quickly. And, what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, what happened there? But Northampton has still got the ball. Northampton seem to be able to hold on to the ball. Oh, now we've gone all blocky. Northampton have got the ball on the right wing. Blackpool push them back. Northampton still got the ball on the right wing. Nice little ball inside. Blackpool hold nice little triangles here for Northampton. In the box. Offside.
Speaking of blocky, if you're not following FC Brickstand, I think now would be a good time to follow them because I think they're about to win promotion to the Builders League 3. So there could be a promotion party on the go. They're currently top of the league. 3 go up. And so if you get following them.
Oh, Northampton are on the break again here.
I
don't know what it is with Blackpool. We're just not holding onto this ball well. Oh, that's a free kick to Northampton.
Not that I'm suggesting you be a Glory supporter, but it's a bit of joy.
Is it going to be a yellow card, or is he just going to have a word with him? He looked like he was going to give him a yellow card. Yes, it is a yellow card. Yeah, it was. Oh, blooming Eccleston, you missed the ball completely there. He's complaining he got the ball, but right, it's a dangerous free kick on the far side this time. Level with this sort of 16 yards back and 3 yards in, so he's going to be swung in. It's dangerous, this, folks. Blackpool don't seem to be able to keep hold of the ball as much as I would like them to.
This is a dangerous free kick on the far side here.
Yes, that's right, Leah. Robson did go off injured. Yeah, right. Ball coming in, headed away at the near post by Blackpool. Picked up by Northampton. Back on the halfway. Oh, Jerry Yates nearly picked the pocket there. But the ball's going to come all the way through to Maxwell. Oh, Kieran Baines' internet's very slow today.
Oh, but are you feeling better, Kieran, now?
Let us know. Yeah, you went so well the other day, were you? Right, Maxwell takes a kick under pressure, and it's going to go all the way down for a throw-in to Northampton midway through their half.
Scrapman's not been, has he?
No.
Has he rang you?
No, I don't think so. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they have.
Oh. Well.
Should I ring him?
Maybe go off air while you do that, yeah.
Yeah. Let me just check this, folks. Just 1 minute. I'll be back in a second.
Right. It's Northampton now on the attack. But the ref's given it a free kick to Blackpool. And we're going back to the replay with them going forward. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that was for. A little bit of something and nothing, I think. Something blue on the pitch there. Don't know what that is. So now Blackpool on the attack, but the ball goes straight through to their keeper. And he launches it back up the other way. Bit of head tennis in the centre. And here we go. No, straight to the keeper. This is really just end-to-end stuff, nothing happening really. Now Northampton have a free kick in the middle of the park. I'm doing all right today, Paul. Thank you very much. So I felt a bit odd in the night on Tuesday, but I've been okay. Been okay since my arm sort of only hurts when I really press it now or lift it up to there. But otherwise, it's okay. It doesn't hurt when it's just like now. It doesn't hurt at all. So yeah, it's all fine. Right, Northampton with the free kick just inside. No, just back on the halfway line now. Launched forward. The number 7, has he got the beating of Gabriel? No, he hasn't. A lot of Blackpool players in the box, and it's just tipped over by Maxwell there. Possibly going over anyway, but he was just making sure. Oh, Kieran's been much better, getting much more sleep lately, which is good. Oh, that's brilliant. It's great to hear. Sleep's very, very healing.
If we don't answer the phone, they don't come.
Oh, right. So is he not coming now?
He doesn't know. We might still not be on the system, so he might not come and get it today. Well, scrapping my car. There's scrap people are coming, and we expected them to be here by 3, but of course they've rung me, but I've fallen on silent. I've not seen it. So
throw to Northampton.
Right. Oh, nice long throw into Northampton, but Blackpool clear it.
Hoofed away.
But again, it's going to be picked up by Northampton. Right,
but it's
they've
back
had
to
to
the
knock
keeper.
It all the way back to the keeper. So Blackpool really need to start. If we don't start being able to keep the ball better than we are, then we're going to be under a lot of pressure in these playoffs if we're in them, because at the moment we're just not dominating games, are we? Hello.
Right, so it's back with the Northampton goalkeeper. Launches it forward. Oh yeah, and he's through here, but we've got 2, 3, 4 defenders back. Oh, right, great.
About 10 minutes, so I might have to just
okay.
leave the stream and deal with that. Right, they're here again, Northampton. Right, Dougal gets the ball, and it's a free kick anyway to Blackpool. It's all going on. It's all going on here. Everything's going. It was a good tackle by Dougal there, wasn't it? Look at that. Yeah, they did trip him over, didn't they? Yeah, so it's a free kick to Blackpool just outside our own penalty area, which takes a little bit of pressure off, which Maxie's going to take. Yeah, can you imagine if Wisconsin leaves with a scrap man? Yeah. Yep. They were supposed to be here before 3 o'clock. That was the deal, but I didn't see the phone call, so. Right, Northampton put it out for a throw into Blackpool, about level with the penalty area, really. So Blackpool on the attack.
Right. It is very much at one end or the other at the moment, but with not a lot happening.
Sunderland is now 1-1.
Oh, good.
Plymouth are down to 10 men, though. Oh, Blackpool get the ball. Lovely.
Embo,
nice ball.
Lovely ball, Embo. Dougal. Oh,
great save from the keeper.
Simpson's coming in for the follow-up there if needed. That was a good move there.
One hand. That was an amazing save.
Couple of good through balls from Embo.
Really,
Embo's playing the Kai Kai role quite well today.
That was unlucky, that. Right, long ball 4 from Blackpool.
Plymouth down to 10 men.
Oh, it's out for a throw into.
We are coming for this now.
Level with their penalty area.
Paul's asking if we're watching anything nice on the TV tonight. We might watch a movie tonight.
Hopefully better than that movie we watched last week.
Oh, you hated that, didn't you?
Oh, God, I hated that movie last week.
It was a space space movie. It's called Stowaway.
Don't watch it.
I enjoyed it from a a writer's perspective, but you hated it, didn't you? Because it wasn't joyful enough.
No, it wasn't joyful.
But we're watching American Idol at the moment. We're almost up to date on that. And we've been watching Modern Family, also very good. And Designated Survivor, we're rattling through that at the moment.
Leah Riley's hoping that I miss the goal when I'm out. So in a nice way.
That's not nice.
She just wants us to score a goal, whether I'm here or not. So I get it. Plymouth are down to 10 men. That's right. 60 minutes gone, folks. Blackpool need another goal. We need another goal. Maybe it does need me to go out with a scrap man, doesn't it? Just maybe bring another goal. Maybe it needs that look. Me not being here.
Oh, Stephen's doing a Star Wars binge this week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if you watch the Star Wars, yeah. I could do a Star Wars binge, haven't it?
Oh,
Oh, unlucky Blackpool there. Northampton managed to clear it. It's going to go out for a throw to Northampton on this close side, about halfway through the
I did
half.
do a Star Wars binge actually before the last movie came out.
Oh my gosh. Swansea beating Derby 2-1, so Sheffield Wednesday live to fight another day. Derby are in dire trouble, aren't they?
Well to get out.
Right, Gabriel knocks it forward. Northampton head it forward. Gabriel heads it forward again.
Head tennis.
Sims picks it up and he puts a nice ball out to the left wing.
To Garbett.
Garbett picks it up.
Come on,
Luke. Listen to some more from you. Right, ball come into the box.
Embo.
Embo has done well to keep hold of it in the box. Step overs. Oh! Once again, Northampton ride their luck.
Yeah.
How? Right,
there's a goal coming here, guys.
Surely. Dinked in by... No, Kenny Dougal. No, that wasn't the ball there. Right, but picked up again.
We are swarming forward now, guys. Turning in the middle there.
Right, this is...
Yes, here comes Embo.
Oh, through
to Jerry Yates. Oh,
it's
just too long.
far for Jerry Yates. Every time we fail with the final ball. What is up with us?
What is all this Star Wars Cleveley's references? I keep seeing it everywhere. I don't understand what the references are. What's the story there?
There's nobody in the middle there to put that ball back in when the keeper just spilled it.
I keep seeing references all the time. I don't get it.
Right, Blackpool hit one forward. Blackpool have got it again. Jerry Yates has got it, but he's got a man on him. He's got two men on him, and they managed to wrestle it off him. Northampton put it back to the goalkeeper. 63 minutes gone, folks. Knocks it long. Is it going to go all the way through? This is Northampton pick it up here on the edge of the box. This is a chance.
Oh, they've got space here.
Good chance here, no, but Blackpool get a foot in.
Pulled it into the middle. There's no one there.
Put it out for a throw into Northampton on this near side. Well, honestly, we've had chances to put this.
Paul says if we score while you're out, it'd be like an episode of Fawlty Towers.
Right, long throwing from Northampton into the box. Blackpool head it away.
Hitting the car with a branch.
Headed on. Sims has the ball. Well played.
Well held up there, Ellis Sims.
Ball out to... we put it out a touch and it's Northampton have a ball throwing in their own half. Stephen Ross said when the scrap man arrives, can we have Steptoe and Son playing? Demolished Star Wars and Cleveley's are both as dull as... Oh, really?
Harsh.
Both as dull as dishwater. I like Star Wars.
Yeah, I like Cleveley's. I like the art trail they've got there. Is very nice.
Right, Northampton have the ball in our half. Peterborough 1, Lincoln 3. Peterborough have got a goal back. Right. Oh, it's a corner to Northampton.
This game isn't going as I expected.
Not going as I expected.
I expected to see more fights from Northampton. They're just playing like they're not really.
Right. Oh. I'm going to have to leave on a corner, folks.
Oh
God.
Right. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. All right. Corner coming in on the far side. It's an in-swinger. It's headed away, but it's not cleared. Headed away, but it's not cleared again. Hoof, Jerry. Oh, I had Chizzy for a moment there. That was a little bit distressing. Right, and now it's back at the other end of the pitch with their goalkeeper in the 80s, who launches it forward to the other end of the pitch again. And now we get rid of it, please. Gabriel launches it to the other end. This is just... But I suppose nothing... Oh, and he's down on the floor, actually. Oh, gosh, Gabriel's down. Oh, no, not another one. What's happened here? Replay would be useful here. He's holding his ankle. Oh God, not another one. Not another one. Was he on his own there as well, or did something happen? The replay is coming in now. He's oh no, the lad. Yeah, there was a lad there. I think when he went to hit the ball, he hit their play. He's getting booked for it. He's not happy. He looks like he might be swearing at the referee. He's remonstrating quite vociferously, Edmondson here, with his hand gestures. Hope Gabriel's going to be okay. We don't want to be losing any more. Wonder how these substitution windows work, because you're allowed 3 substitution windows, aren't you? Whether, you know, how that's impacted by injured players, whether they allow you an extra window, as it were, possibly. But he's all right. He's carrying on. So, phew. That's good news. All right, Maxi is taking the goal kick, free kick. Is it going to be a good one? Launches it down to the other end. Is it going to go straight to the keeper? No, Northampton have it back, and now it's just like this. Embo. Across to Garbett, who shoots. Oh, just wide.
Oh, that's it.
You missed Gabriel getting injured, but he's all right.
He's okay. Right, okay, we're back on. Yes, Embo through there, yeah. Oh, kept going. Embo puts it across to Garbett. Yeah, who has a shot, but it's wide. Yeah, just wide.
Has he took the right car?
Yeah, it's taking the right one. Yeah, it's not going to take yours, is it? Right, Northampton step overs here for nice little back heel from Northampton. What's going on? Ball coming across. It's a long one. But Maxwell gets it. Well played, Maxwell. It's not true about him being Dracula with crosses. Right, 67 minutes gone, folks. 68 minutes gone. It's such a sad day, honestly.
Stephen says, "Who's this? Put Jane back on. We play better." It's all perspective.
Brilliant. Right.
I finally realised that Edmonton got booked about 5 minutes ago for that challenge on Gabriel.
Right. Blackpool knock it forward, but Gabriel knocks it forward now, but gives a sloppy one away.
Into their player's chest.
And it's all right. Blackpool managed to get a little blocking. Back to Maxwell.
Rob, that's cruel.
Right. Northampton pick it up on the halfway line, knock it forward, and Blackpool put it out for a throw into Northampton on this near side. They're coming now. We just need a goal, Blackpool.
David's just got in from the doctors. Hope you're all right, David. Did they sort you out?
Couldn't I get a price on me from the scrap guys?
Oh, that's mean.
Right, North. Oh no, Gabriel's got. Right, Blackpool knock it forward. It looks like Blackpool have got a throw in just near the halfway line, just inside our Peterborough 2, Lincoln 3 now. Blimey, Peterborough coming back. 3-0 down. It's now 2-3. Wow. Right, 69 minutes gone. Gabriel's taking a throw in, so he's all right. He looks okay. There we go. Long ball forward. Oh.
We want Charlton to lose really today, don't we?
We do, yeah. Yeah, because then they can't catch us. Because neither team can catch us then, and neither team can knock us out. We're in the playoffs. If Charlton lose, we're in the playoffs. And it doesn't matter what happens. Because Oxford have... Right. Oh, Blackpool picking up again.
Ollie Turton.
Out to Jerry Yates
on the right wing.
Who's had to go back to Gabriel. Lovely work
turn.
from Gabriel there. He's going down the wing again, but he gets a free kick. It's a free kick to Blackpool in a dangerous place.
Come on,
Paul. That was a silly free kick to give away, Northampton there, but we'll take it. Come on, Aki, says Paul Eaton.
Kieran, I'm working on my script at the moment, which has a deadline of a couple of weeks' time. Once I've got that done, I'll be back on with the book.
Oh, the man's here. Just 1 second again.
Oh, just when we've got a free kick as well on the near side. This is Embo standing over this one. Embo and Garbett standing over this one on the near side. It's just on the touch line. Lee can hear what's happening. He's got it in his ear, so I can't pretend anything this time. So it's Garbett taking it. It's just curled round the goal and gone out for a goal kick to Northampton. 71 minutes gone here at Six Fields. Don't know why it's called Six Fields. Can only see one, but maybe there are fields around it. It's very, very rural. And now we're back, a bit scrappy in midfield, bit of head tennis, it's all a bit bit like this on the air. And now here we have it now under control, back on the floor. Jerry Yates in the middle, but there's quite a lot of people around him. Plays it through to Garbutt on the far side. Launches it in across to... Oh, no, it's just too far over Embo's head there.
What my heart looking at that car today.
Oh,
It's the best car I've ever
it
had.
died a slow death. It's sort of not been driven for the last year, has it?
It's just the back springs are all broken, everything. It's just a shame. It was too much to repair it, really. That's my favourite car ever. It's never had anything but a service and an MOT. Nothing. Nothing's ever gone wrong with it. It's been unbelievable. Right. Go on, Gabriel knocks it forward. Northampton pick it up on the halfway line. Hoof forward from Blackpool. Ellis Sims is in a one-on-one but doesn't win it. Blackpool just...
Molly, you're wicked today. Oh, Stephen says it's named after the area of Northampton. There's loads of fields on the approach from the motorway. Thank you for that, for clarifying.
What's that, Shrewsbury 2 Lincoln 2? Oh. They're playing... It's a bit... Can't be Shrewsbury 2 Lincoln.
Everyone's standing with their... where's the lino? There's another double sub here for Northampton. So this is the last
People
of
wanting
their...
to fake a goal here.
Yeah. So we've got Marshall coming on.
Oh, right.
There's
Last
coming
throw of
on.
the dice. There's somebody called Marshall coming on.
I've just said that. Who's coming on?
Has he got white leggings on?
Oh, yeah. That's a bit weird, isn't it? I wonder if he might have got bandaged knees, perhaps.
I don't see that very often, do you? As a player actually wearing white leggings.
Long johns, perhaps.
What, yeah. Right, Maxie takes a free kick and he hits it long and it's gone all the way through for a goal kick to Northampton. Oh, Shrewsbury 2, Oxford 2. Oh, Oxford have got a goal back, so that so that means that Oxford can now catch us, can they?
Well, they were drawing when I looked. I think, was that Charlton? I don't know. I'm losing track.
What's the live thing on there in Oxford? Because Oxford couldn't catch us a minute ago, but now
Oxford on 69, Charlton 68 as things stand. Charlton, Oxford 45, so they still can't catch us as things stand.
No, they can't catch us.
But remember, we do have
Maxwell again with the
that
goal
extra
kick
game in on Tuesday.
Long. It's Ellis Sims. Almost. He's got it, but there's a man on him. Oh, well played, Ellis Sims. Getting foul there, surely. Well, right, we've got Blackpool go back to Kenny Dougal's had to go back again. God, they pushed us back well, Northampton. Ball over.
Yates.
Jerry Yates.
Oh, he's in that position where he got the goal from last time.
Oh, tries to put one through.
It's a corner.
It's a corner to Blackpool. Just cut out as it was going through to Embo. Right, Blackpool have a corner.
All right, it's a shorty. Oh, don't show the fucking replay. He's took the corner now. Goodness sake.
This is ridiculous.
This is terrible from I follow.
What are they doing? Right.
Here we are, right. Sims shoots. Oh, the keeper fumbles it. And Jerry Yates got a big smile on his face. He's got his goal. Another goal against Northampton.
2-0. Ellis Sims, you got to thank him. Keeper spills it out.
He's had a good game today.
As a poacher, he got a goal. Get in. That was absolutely superb. Sorry, we're a little bit unsure because I follow was showing the corner replay. Let's see. So the corner comes across, headed out by Northampton, picked up by Dougal, who puts a lovely ball to Ellis Sims in the box, who takes it inside, has a shot, keeper spills it.
Yeah. The keeper, honestly, the keeper will be not happy with himself for that at all. He should have stopped that. He just completely fumbled it. Maxie wouldn't do that. 2-0 up now. Oh, this is better, isn't it? This is actually a relaxing game today, I think. First one of these we've had in a while. I'm really surprised. Really, I'm surprised with Northampton. It's like they've accepted that they're down and like, meh.
What the radio was saying is that they think that Northampton have watched footage of Blackpool playing it around on slick surfaces and they've deliberately not watered this pitch to make it hard for us. And it's just bit them on the bum there. It's the bounce has beat the keeper and he spilled it.
Accrington are beating Charlton, yes.
You can, but never do it again. Let this be a lesson to you, Hammy. Never ever mention that you've backed on Blackpool.
Come on, Aki.
In the stream,
come on.
during the game.
82 minutes.
Aki are winning.
Aki are beating Charlton.
Oh my gosh! Right. Well, this is fantastic news. This could be us
yes. So that means
secured into the playoffs at the moment. That would be great.
That means Charlton can't catch us.
Peter Dodd says, "Don't you know? Pump it up. The pool are going up, but don't you know? Pump it up.
And
Come
Oxford
on.
can't catch us. Gillingham can't catch us. And Aki can't catch us.
Come on,
so
we
could secure our playoff place
still need
today.
Another one. We still need another. Remember, we're 2-0 up at Lincoln.
God.
10 minutes to go.
So that means we really don't need any more points, hopefully, after today.
Right. Well, not yet. We're not
But we're
there.
still going to get them.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Maybe we can relax then and tonk Bristol Rovers 7 last
It'd be
game
nice
of
to
the
have the
season.
pressure off, wouldn't it? It would be just nice to be like confirmed in there.
Goodness me.
Right, Ellis Sims, nicely played. Sims held it up. Ball through. There's a chance
Here
here.
we come now.
Oh,
Offside,
he's
is he?
offside. Embo, unbelievable. He was close. 77 minutes gone,
Oh.
folks.
And I can't see I mean,
Thumbs up.
I don't
for
want to
Yates.
tempt fate, but I can't see Northampton. They just don't seem to have anything.
Northern Point
they have made a
says
few
it's a very
subs.
important goal for Jerry Yates at this stage of the
Yeah,
season. Yeah, because
definitely.
he'd gone 6 without a goal, hadn't he? So he needed that. And it was an absolute tapping. He'll never have an easier goal in his life.
Yeah, he doesn't normally get tap-ins, does he, Jez?
No, it's just a tap into.
I think he needed it, didn't he?
His video reel. There won't be 2 goals alike. You know, and he's like his show reel of the goals of the season.
Yeah.
Jerry Yates. There's not one single goal that's anything like any others. He's done tap-ins, penalties. He's run the length of the pitch. He's dribbled in the box and scored. He's gone round the keeper. He's done all sorts of things. It's incredible the variety of goals he's scored this season. So what does that take him on to now then? How many goals is that for him?
He's got to be nearly 20 now.
21. Right, ball's going back to Maxwell.
Yes, Ryan, you are.
Oh, blooming heck! They were
You
on in
are
there.
starting me off with a song.
Gabriel picks. Oh, that's a blooming heck! That's
Subs here for Blackpool here now. Number 21 coming on, who is...
I was checking husband off.
Hey, Pateta is coming on.
Oh, Marv's coming on. Cobbler's vlog says his keepers.
Hey, Pateta, hey, Pateta. Hey, Pateta, hey, Pateta. Pateta, 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 Pateta. What's the cameraman doing now?
What are we doing now? We're still looking at...
Zooming in on Imperial cars behind the goal.
This is incredible camera work.
This is shoddy work from Northampton here. So who's gone off their husband?
Wow, look at this. We now know who's responsible. Lonely Fish says, I didn't want to take any credit, but since I've been watching your channel, you have been 100% win. So it's 2 games. He's watching.
Oh, well, you're very welcome to stay, Lonely Fish.
Thank you very much for bringing us the luck.
You'll never be a lonely fish again.
You never will. You're now an adopted fish.
Yeah.
Cobbler's Vlog says a keeper's so poor, not happy. Back
yeah,
to
he's not done well for,
Oh.
especially for that second.
Mm.
Oh, it's good to see Big Marv back. Maybe he'll get a goal. Come on, Marv.
Right, Blackpool have the ball. Blackpool have the ball on the left wing.
Here's Jez.
Jez is under pressure, and it's gone out for a throw into Blackpool
Go
level
on,
with the
Bull.
penalty area. It's all Blackpool at the moment.
Thumbs up, Jerry. Thumbs up. Give us your goals, Jerry. Jerry, your goals, Jerry. Jerry.
Thumbs up,
Jerry.
thumbs up.
Give us your goals, Jerry. Jerry, your goals, Jerry. Jerry, all your goals, all your goals.
All your goals. Oh, it's a throw into Northampton
On the
now.
far side.
Leah Rice says at the most 20 minutes of a bit of stress, but we got this surely we have.
Oh,
Surely we have. If you've just joined the stream, I can see we've got lots coming in. Blackpool are now 2-0 up. Jerry Yates with a tap-in goal after a spill from the Northampton keeper, and it's looking good, folks.
yeah, unlike Northampton.
Blackpool have the ball.
Turton,
Turton
long
long
ball
through to
forward.
Ellis Sims, who's
What
gonna-
Ellis?
No, who has
Yeah.
got it? Yes, he has got it. Well
Good
done,
work, Al.
Ellis. Well played.
But he's going back, but he's turning. Oh, he's just not made the player. Oh, well done, Ellis. He's looking better and better, Ellis Sims. He's had a good game today.
How's that a Northampton throw-in? Right, that's unbelievable. Right, Jerry Yates picks it up on half.
Oh. No. Ref pulls it back.
Oxford have just scored, says Brian. Oh,
81 minutes gone.
I still don't think they can catch us, can they? Can they catch us, Oxford? Even if they win? How many points will they be behind us if they win?
Oxford 71, we're 74.
Yeah,
Well, they can,
Bloody
but goal difference
hell.
jobby. But we can do it on Tuesday. We only need a point on
Damn
Tuesday
you,
then.
Oxford.
There's a request for the Kenny Dougal song. I'll just wait till he gets the ball.
Blackpool have got the ball in their own corner, Gabriel. And
I follows finally caught up with the subs epicenter of her husband, which happened about 5 minutes ago.
Bloody Oxford winning. Get the Kenny Dougal chant going. Says,
yeah, I'll wait for him to get the ball.
Right, throw in from Northampton. It's a good one. It's a long one. They've still got the ball.
Oh,
but they put it tamely across, and Maxwell picks it up. 82 minutes gone.
Oh, Mr. Moley says he's fish lonely because Kaylee left him. I see what you did there. Another 80s reference.
Yes, a very good.
Right. Yeah, here we go, Embo.
Right. Oh,
he puts Yates through. Oh,
Yates on the back. He's put a nice ball across though.
Back to Embo.
Blackpool Embo in the box. He just
too many men back there.
We had a chance there, but it kind of hit Jerry Yates on the back of the heel rather than if he'd just taken it on instead of it hitting on the heel.
We are looking comfortable, guys. It's nice.
Headed on Blackpool.
It's not to say it won't be squeaky bum time if we concede now, but I can't see it. I can't see it.
How is that a free kick against Embleton there?
I don't know. Oh, he's fell over there.
They slip over.
Oh, come on, Embo.
Go on,
come
Embo.
on.
Right. Go on.
Yep. Garbett.
Oh, nice ball through to Ellis Sims.
Go on, Ellis.
Ooh, great save from the keeper, though. Great save from Ellis Sims. That should have been a goal. Blimey. It's Blackpool are going now.
Oh, Sunderland winning.
Sunderland are winning. Oh. Well, they're down to 10 men, aren't they, Plymouth?
Embo's doing all right today. He is doing he's in the Kai Kai
there.
role.
Oh, what a shot, man. That was a great save there from your keeper. If you're watching it, Matt.
Throw on the far side. Garbett and Embleton playing it to each other.
Paul Heaton says we're harmonising now, so blood pressure is looking good.
Here's Marv.
Right, Marvin.
Back to the keeper.
Oh, anyway, so put a very dangerous ball back to Maxwell.
Yeah, he was under pressure a little bit there.
Dealt with it easy, though. Then right, Blackpool picking up on that. What's he giving now, this referee?
I don't know. He gives all sorts, doesn't he? He's a bit whistle-happy, this ref.
Yeah, Brian Thompson said, can you imagine if you put images of Lee's last 5 minutes against Sunderland next to these last 5? Can you imagine the contrast? Yeah, it's not been quite the same, has it? No, there's no high blood pressure. Right, Northampton have a long ball launched into the box. Blackpool going to head it away.
Luke Kenny Dougal.
There's got a man on him.
Go on, Ellis.
Yeah, it's a nice ball through the middle.
To Dougal again. Who dinks it to Yates.
So it's headed back to the keeper.
The bad news for Blackpool today, we've had another couple of injuries. Kai Kai didn't start, and we have lost Ethan Robson to injury as well. But the good news is Big Marv's back on. Keshi Anderson's on the bench.
Substitutes are coming on now for Blackpool. What's he doing, Mark?
We don't know because the camera's showing something else.
We're showing,
as it has been doing for quite a lot.
We don't know what there is some substitutions I think coming up for Blackpool, but we don't know because we're just looking at Gabriel thinking about taking a throw in. Right, who is going to take a throw in? And
2 men all surrounding Yates. There,
well done, Kenny Dougal there. Dinks a ball forward. That's a foul. Blackpool got the ball.
Yeah, Embo puts Yates through.
Yates is through.
Come on, Jez.
Oh, great ball layoff. Another layoff. This is unbelievable.
It's Garberts and Yates and can't miss.
It's another goal for Jerry Yates. That is magnificent play by Blackpool. That is magnificent. It's game over, folks. You can go and enjoy your Saturday nights. You can stay
here. Stay here for both the after show party.
Start the car. Brilliant. Oh, Jerry Yates there. There's just two
He
players.
did really well. I mean, he had not a lot of space, but he took the time to stop the ball, control it, and hit it in. He had an open goal in front of him, basically. We're making a triple sub here. We've got Anderson, Mitchell, and Holmes coming on. Why the hell not?
Why the hell not? We're 3-0 up, folks.
Can we have a big round of applause for Keshi, please?
Goal, man. The passing.
Can we have a good reception around? Can we all cheer for Keshi Anderson, please? And we need a chant for him for Tuesday as well, don't we?
Oh, he's coming.
Can we get thinking about a chant for Keshi? So Embo's coming off. Thank you, Embo. You've had a good game today. Well done. We've got Ellie Sims is coming off. Well done, Ellis. You've had a brilliant game today, son. And the final one coming off is Jerry Yates. Well done on your brace. Can't have you getting a hat trick, can we? No, let's take him off.
Just when he had a chance to get a hat trick.
Right.
Cobblers Vogs is just hoping that you can come straight back up. Recruitment here this summer. Well, we hope so too. Keshi
Anderson. Yeah, now's the time. Give him a few minutes. On this pitch, though.
Right, we've got 3 minutes left of a regular time, folks, and Blackpool are winning 3-0.
It's comfortable.
3-0. Come on, this is what we
have to say. This has been the most comfortable
really,
victory we've had for a long time since that Wigan game. I think just Northampton just haven't shown any fight at all. It's been, I can't say disappointing, but if you're a Northampton fan, you'd be really, really pissed off that they've just rolled over and let us tickle the bellies today, Northampton. Aren't they, really?
Do you think this is tickling the belly? I think.
Yeah.
Is that the right analogy?
Definitely.
Roll over and let us...
They have. They've not been fighting. Also against Sunderland on Tuesday, that was fighting. This is not fighting.
No.
Northampton.
No, it's been easy really today for Blackpool, but we've had a lot of these games where it's not been easy against these bottom clubs. It's just a shame that Blackpool dropped the 8 points in the last couple of weeks, or else we really could be looking at automatic. But we're going to have to go through the playoffs, folks. Oh, nearly blooming it. Right, keeper for Northampton under pressure.
I'm actually angry for the Northampton fans.
Halfway.
Their performance today.
Is that Keshi? Keshi looks all right. He looks like he's been
in training for a little while, hasn't he?
Yeah, Keshi on the ball. He looks sharp.
Oh, nice ball there.
Oh, and a beautiful ball from Keshi. This is a chance.
That Marv? No, Mitchell.
Mitchell out to Gabriel. Oh, Blackpool are just showboating now. We're showboating, folks. Dougal on the ball. Oh, yeah. Blackpool just making them chase shadows here at the moment. Lovely. All the way. It's gone back to halfway. Blackpool holding the ball, something that we like to see on this channel. Right, knocked down the channel by Gabriel, but Mitchell's chasing, but it's going to go out for a goal kick to Northampton. 89 minutes gone, folks. You can enjoy your Saturday nights. Blackpool are not going to lose this one, folks. Not from this position. 1 minute to go.
So things are looking pretty good as things stand. Hall champions, Peterborough promoted.
Look at that. Look at this. When you wait till you see this goal, folks, it's beautiful. And then Jerry Yates just for 2 minutes.
I mean, what was that defender doing there behind him? He was just stood watching him control that ball. And honestly, Northampton, you're pathetic.
Sunderland have got.
I'm so angry for you at this performance.
Yeah, you'd be upset when you feel
that defender had time. Jerry had so much time there to just control the ball open. He didn't even move.
Well, everybody just watched him score, didn't they?
You need to clear out Northampton.
You do, right. Throwing to Blackpool on the far side.
Look at them now. Look at them. They're just
Stephen Knight prefers my commentary when we're. We can't say his name. SN says prefer these commentary when we're only 1 goal ahead and shambolically defending. Yeah, I get a little. Well,
4 minutes of added time.
It's been an easy. This is what we needed, isn't it?
Well, during this added time, the other results should start coming in because we'll be a bit later than everybody else, won't we? So we should know where we stand by the end of this.
Well, we know. I think we more or less do know. Actually, to be honest, Sunderland have won 3-1, so we've not moved anywhere from 5th. And Oxford have won,
We've
so they're still
gained a nice little cushion.
Behind.
Hopefully,
we've got a game in hand on Oxford, so they can catch us. But right, Northampton on the attack, and my prediction was 3-1. But
you just run it out there. Just run it out.
It's a goal kick to Blackpool. 43 seconds of the 4 minutes gone, and we are relaxed here at Lee Charles TV. And we're like, oh, look at the fans there on the bank.
Oh yeah, they are.
They're up on the bank.
There's one in Tangerine up there as well. I can see
like caravans up there as well.
It was the fair. They said there was a fair up there. That must be the.
Oh, I can see the fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fair is still there. Whoever's told us it's not, you can see it going around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is a fair up there. Right, Maxwell takes the goal kick. It's picked up on the halfway by Keshi Anderson, who looks absolutely sharp as anything.
Yeah, here he comes. Come on, Kesh.
It looks like he's lost weight. He only looks little, doesn't he, Keshi? He doesn't look, I thought he was taller than that.
He's just wide, isn't he?
Right, God, it's a long time since I've seen Keshi Anderson.
Yeah, it has been a long time, hasn't it?
Right, nice ball across the pitch. Finds Demi Mitchell here. Could be a chance for a fourth here. Oh, lovely
nice
ball. Gabriel knocked it back, but it's going to be a corner to Blackpool.
Come on, Paul.
2 minutes of the 4 minutes gone. We're 3-0 up, folks. We're winning. We're going to be in the playoffs. There's only Oxford who can catch us, and they've only got one game left. I don't know who their last game of the season is.
A difference to your normal end of show entertainment here. Lee is happy, and I'm actually just really angry at the Northampton players for just not putting up a fight, because I just think it's pathetic.
Northampton players?
Because I'm just putting myself in a Northampton fan's shoes.
What's the point? What's the point of doing that?
Because it's pathetic. They're professional footballers. They shouldn't be just standing and watching Jerry Yates put the ball in the net. It's honestly
corner
it's
from
pathetic.
Blackpool. It's a long one to the far post, headed back, but it's Keshi Anderson heads it back, but heads it back over the bar. But anyway, it's very relaxing. Jane's upset for Northampton today, so it's
I'm angry for them.
It's angry for Northampton. What would you have rather had?
Well,
Just a lay down win, or Northampton to battle and beat us?
No,
And
I mean it's
we
just
missed the playoffs, and we spend the summer.
Doesn't even feel like we've been in a contest.
What could have been? Well, if every game was like this from now to the end of the season, I'll take it right now.
Yes.
Right, can Northampton get the one goal that I said they would? Right, they're here on the left wing. Ball into the box, but it's to nobody. And
with bobbles again.
3 minutes of the extra time gone now, folks. We're closing in.
Another.
Don't forget, I think Phil will be here for the.
Right, here we go.
Right, Blackpool on the attack. Is this a chance for a
This is
fourth?
Brad Holmes.
Oh, Brad Holmes. Oh, it's a corner to Blackpool.
Yeah, he was running through and showed no fear there.
He did well there. Right, it's a late corner to Blackpool. Look at this run from Holmes. Just the defender just got in.
It's definitely not short confidence.
No, very good. Right, corner for corner for Blackpool. This will be the last.
Roll of the dice, kick of the ball.
Yeah, the last ball of the game. I would think we're coming up to the 4 minutes. There's 10 seconds left. So this will be the last action of the game. Corner from Blackpool. It's 3-0.
Oh, pixelation on the scoreboard there as well. It's shoddy Northampton.
Right. Ball coming in for the corner.
Symbolic.
It's headed away by Northampton. And the referee puts a whistle to his lips. And it's a great victory for Blackpool. 3-0.
Right.
Couldn't have asked for more than that, folks. Garbutt on 19, Jerry Yates on the 75th and the 86th, getting his 21st and 22nd goal of the season. Jane, tell us about the.
Well, as it stands in League One, we have. Let's give you the scores on the doors. So we've got Aki 1, Charlton 1. Happy with that. Wimbledon 1, Portsmouth 3. That's the latest score. Bristol Rovers 0, Crew 1. That augurs well for last game of the season. I think do seem like they're rolling over and having the belly tickle, Bristol Rovers, but remains to be seen. Burton 1, Gillingham 1, Fleetwood 1, Milton Keynes 1, Hull 3, Wigan 1. That is a latest score. Northampton 0, Blackpool 3. Apparently also a latest score, but it's not. It's a result. And all these are results. Peterborough 3, Lincoln 3. That sounds like a humdinger, doesn't it? Oh, that was exciting because Lincoln were 3-0 up.
Yeah,
Lincoln were 3-0 up. They scored on 31, 45 pen and 53. And then Peterborough scored on 65, 76 and a penalty in the 90th minute. Oh, Lincoln.
Oh,
what a shame. Having a draw
on the pitch.
Snatched from the mouth of victory there. Plymouth 1, Sunderland 3. So that's a good confidence boosting win for Sunderland there. Although they were drawing, they had a penalty in the 84th minute and got a win in the 90th. And Plymouth had a man sent off there as well. Got Rochdale 1, Donny 2. We've got Donny on Tuesday, of course. Shrewsbury 2, Oxford 3, and Swindon 1, Ipswich 2. So the league table.
Get my phone. Coming or not.
So with it, all the results are in now. So Hull City are champions when they have 89 points. Peterborough are promoted with 84 points. Now the playoffs are looking thus as things stand. Sunderland on 76 points. They are in the playoffs. Lincoln on 76 also. So those are in the playoffs. Blackpool on 74, Portsmouth 72, and then we've got the line. We've got Oxford on 71 points, so they can catch us. But we have got a game in hand, and we have superior goal difference. So it's possible, but it's not likely. Can I say? Charlton are on 68 points. They have played the same games as us, and they are 6 points behind. Their goal difference is plus 11. Ours is plus 20. So it's not looking likely that Charlton are going to catch us either. And beyond that, we've got Milton Keynes and also Ipswich are coming through with some good form, but it is too late. Is it too late for them? 65, 68, 71. Yeah, so they can't make it either. So basically, barring a disaster, we've done it. Portsmouth not looking quite so comfortable in that last spot. They're on 72, Oxford 71. Charlton with a game in hand on them on 68. So Portsmouth should be worried. They've won today, but they are catchable if Charlton win their game in hand. By a few goals.
Only Charlton can catch them. Right, Philly's here. So don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to be doing the review show.
Can I just tell you at the bottom, it's all sorted out now at the bottom. So gone are Bristol Rovers on 38, Swindon 40, Northampton 44, Rochdale 44. They are all relegated. So Wigan are safe and Wimbledon are safe. So I'm really thrilled for Wigan. Northampton, you know what can you say about that? You know, they didn't fight today, so you know it's sad. It's sad that they've gone, but actually looking at those stats as well, we've had 51% possession. We've had 5 out of 12 successful crosses today. It's not like us to get successful crosses in. That is something that Critchley said he was going to work on. He has worked on it. It's been successful, and we're doing it. We're going to the playoffs, guys, barring a disaster.
Barring a disaster. Yes. Thank you very much, Jane. Jane's going to get off. We've got a Phil coming in, and we're going to be doing the review. So we'll just bring him in. Hello, Phil.
Hi.
How are you?
All good, thanks. Yeah.
Good.
So I was very relaxed during that, considering, you know, once we'd scored, I was fairly relaxed.
Yeah, they were actually in the first half. I thought they looked, they were giving it a good go, and I think just the goals just destroyed them. Really, I'll just quickly go through the comments. Sean Diver says, "Good to see you cheering rather than on the verge of a heart attack, Lee." Yes, it was nice, wasn't it, to have me not quite as nervous as I normally am. Kieran Baines is a team from Suffolk fan, and he's saying if we go up, at least we won't lose twice against the team from Suffolk. That would be very, very nice if we do go up. We're not up yet, though. There's still a long way to go. There's lots of smiles from Reece Jefferson. Come on, you Pools. Brian Thompson saying, did I miss a goal? Well, maybe you did. We won 3-0, so maybe you missed the Jerry Yates tap-in. Kevin Finn, hi, Kevin, says good luck in the playoffs. Well, we're still not actually, mathematically, we're not there yet. No. We still can blow it. It was, who was it? Oxford. Oxford did us really there, where we could have been up. Right. Edmund says his friends who are Rochdale fans won't be happy being relegated, and they didn't need to beat us. It was pointless. For God's sake, they've gone down anyway. Thanks a lot for taking 3 points. I mean, I was saying a few times in the stream, Phil, that we dropped 8 points, and over the last couple of weeks. And if we hadn't dropped those 8 points, we would literally be now, if we'd have got those 8. I know it's all if, buts, and maybes, but we would be on 82 points. With a game in hand on Peterborough, who've got 84. So we'll be 2 points behind Peterborough with a game in hand on them. Just, you know, you think of all the season where we've come from, the run and everything else, and we just blew it with those 3, you know, dropping two goals at Lincoln, which we should have won. I think if we hadn't dropped them, I think we would have beaten Rochdale and Shrewsbury, and I think we would be automatic. That's how close we were, but we're going to have to go through the playoffs, unfortunately, which is just one of those things. Stephen Nye, who was watching at work, we couldn't even mention his name in case he got told. So he's going to have we will have his undivided attention on Tuesday night. Jake Tong says, "What an embarrassing referee." Sorry, Lee, I'm fuming. So that must be the Lincoln City game. There must have been a bad referee.
97-minute penalty, wasn't it?
Yeah, not that it's going to really affect anything, does it? Does it affect anything?
Well, I think Lincoln would have still been with a chance of automatic if they beat Peterborough, because they got a point, because they dropped 2 points and Peterborough got one.
So they'd have been on 8-2, and
they can't catch them now.
No, terrible. Yes, that's why you're fuming, right? So anyway, let's get on with reviewing our game. So, initial thoughts, Phil, on the game. It was an odd game, wasn't it? Really, where
it was. It was a strange game because we started a bit slow. We let them get into it a bit without really. They didn't really create anything, but we were giving it away a lot, a bit sloppy. But I think as the game went on, it was fairly obvious. The pitch was it's like playing on concrete, wasn't it? It was bouncing all over the place, and I think it took us a while to get used to the pitch. And then once we did, we came more and more into the game. There was that one time when, was it Thornley slipped or husband maybe slipped, left their bloke clean through on goal, who promptly fell over.
He fell over, so it kind of backfired
on
the
pitch, really, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then their bloke went off with a twisted ankle early on, so that's probably down to the pitch as well, as was Robson's injury.
The radio was saying that that they thought that maybe they'd been watching videos of Blackpool and seeing how well we'd played on, like, watered pitches and the way we pass it around, and they deliberately didn't water it, to try and nullify us a bit, but it didn't work out for them, did it, at the end of the day? Because
didn't suit them either. No, and
it didn't suit anybody, did it? In fact, there was times where it went into the corners, and you'd think it just bounced out for like a throw in, and it actually bounced back in. It was like it was like a force field around the force field around the actual edge of the pitch. It was very very odd.
But 3 massive points, and good to see Jerry getting back on the goal scoring trail, because when he had that chance in the first half, again, it just wouldn't quite come down for him, would it? And then he hit the keeper. He normally buries them, and you're just thinking, we need you on top form as we go forward. And but then second half, it broke for him, and
it takes a lot of pressure. I mean, he had, to be honest, he'll probably never have 2 easier goals, will he, in his life?
No, absolutely.
The first one was a complete and utter tap-in. I mean, Ellis Sims did brilliantly, and the keeper just spilled it straight to Jerry Yates. He just had to put it in an empty net. It was dead easy. But the second one as well, his second goal, where they just sort of like stood and watched him score. James was saying there was like a defender behind him, and he just like watched him score. He didn't even.
And the 2 on the line didn't. 2 on the line didn't spread themselves or anything, did they? They just made it very easy for him to score.
But he did well because he had to get the ball under control quickly, didn't he? In the box, he he brought it down and controlled it, and then
he didn't panic,
set himself up, and he just put it away. I mean, he is just a proper sniper, isn't he? Some other player, you've seen that sort of thing where they panic and they trip over the ball or something. But no, he was cool as a cumber, wasn't he? And just just put it in here. It's
20 in the league now as well, isn't it? So
20 in the league and 22 in total, I think.
22 in total, yeah.
So he's doing really well, isn't he?
Absolutely.
It's good for him to just get that little monkey off his back as well again, where
absolutely
6 games.
Yeah, go on a goal scoring run again, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, and you think, now surely, Phil, are we going to make these playoffs?
You've got to say,
can we throw it away now?
We need a point. We can throw it away, but equally we can go all guns blazing on Tuesday night, and then we've got basically a fortnight to get ready for the first playoff game, haven't we? So impact a bit longer. So yeah, it's important we absolutely mathematically nail it on Tuesday night for me. And plus, I think we owe Doncaster one anyway. That from that game when we were 2-0 up and cruising at half time.
Yeah,
You know, let's get a proper performance in. You know,
absolutely. I mean, I'm thinking, you know, they announced before the game that Kai Kai was playing.
Yeah,
and then he's not playing. He's not come out. Somebody said that Critch may have looked at that pitch and decided
possibly
not to play him because the pitch was so hard. He's thinking, I don't really want to risk him on this pitch. Which, if that was the case, then well done, Critchley, on that one, because it could have been an injury to Kai Kai, you know, a more serious on that pitch. You know,
no point in risking it.
Don't know if that's the case. Just somebody mentioned it in my stream. Might have done that. But we didn't have Kai Kai in, and I thought at times we looked really, we looked well. Embleton played really well, I thought, today. You know, we were saying he wasn't playing very well. He had a good game today. The third goal in particular, where we sort of like passed it across to free, it was just beautiful. It was almost, in a way, it reminded me of a rugby. Yeah,
just getting the overload on the wing.
Yeah, they're all coming on the wing, and you're just like passing it out to the wing, passing it out to the wing, passing it out to the wing. They're coming in, and it was just that. It was so beautiful, and it really deserved a goal. You know, never mind.
Never mind the tapping. But
never mind the tapping. It was just such beautiful play, and I think Ellis Sims as well. He was a bit unlucky because he had another great shot, didn't he? Before that, where the keeper pulled pretty much a wonder save with his left foot on the left side. Normally we see him put him in with his right foot on the right, but this was left foot. He hit it like a rocket, didn't he?
Yeah, keep hung on to it as well, because that was another one where we were sniffing ready for that one. So
it could have bounced back out to Jerry Yates. Again, though, Jane was complaining because Critch took Jerry Yates off when he's on a brace again and didn't give him a chance to get an hat-trick. It really annoys her.
Yeah, and it's not about individuals, Critch would say, though, and I'm sure Jerry Yates would say as well. It's not about individuals; it's about the team. And it gave Brad Holmes a run out, didn't it? So and again, a bit more experience.
He did a really nice run, actually, Brad Holmes, didn't he, when he came on as well? And it was a good defensive tackle in the end, where he was just about to pull the trigger on it, wasn't he? And they just got a block in on him, and it went for a corner. But it was nice to see the confidence of the run from Holmes. So
we've been saying he hasn't been coming on because it's been 1-0 and tight games. 3-0 is the ideal time to come on. So. And good to see Keshi getting some game time as well. I mean, he came on and put out some good passes as well. So
he did. He put one across, well, didn't he? One beautiful ball just to cross the pitch, and it was
owned it out.
And I tell you what I did like as well. I don't know if you noticed, but when they were coming off, I mean, Keshi was beaming like it. He had the biggest smile. And he was going up to Critch and he was giving him a big hug and everything. So you could see it meant a lot to him to come on this pitch. And if we can get Keshi Anderson back for this run, obviously he's back and he looked fit and he didn't do anything wrong. So if he can be back for the running, Medine could maybe come back. Who knows?
And maybe that's why you were talking about the pitch, and that's why he didn't play Kai Kai. Maybe that's why Stewart wasn't involved as well. Because he's coming back from an ankle injury, isn't he?
Yeah, he's another one that didn't feature today, did he? Termly Tangerine says that it was good to see some tangerine on the hill as well.
Yeah.
There was a little bit, if you noticed it. There's a little fair. You could see the little fair running at the top, and they're all stood on the hill. And there was a couple of tangerine shirts up there, so that was nice. There may be people living down there, I suppose. I doubt anybody's travelled, but
good effort, whoever it was. Yeah.
Brian Thompson says, congratulations to Jerry Yates, the first player to score 20 league goals since Andy Watson. It's been a while. How long it's been since we've had a 20 goal striker since Andy Watson, superstar?
I can't believe that. Did Brett not do it in 2002? 2001-2 when he just before he went to Southampton, did
he get to 20 or was he on about 18? I can't remember.
Don't know.
We need to get that confirmed.
I'll be getting my book out later.
I'll have to do. Eternally Tangerine says Jerry can get his hat trick at Wembley if we get there. Bradford nightmare moment. Yes, obviously we don't want to be saying
on it just yet.
John Hampshire says, so are we in the playoffs? No, we're not guaranteed. We're as near as damn it, aren't we? I was looking at the live table, and the only ones that can catch us now are Oxford, who have got one game to play and they're 3 games behind. So if they win, and they've got I think we've got a better goal average than them as well, haven't we? I think our goal difference, we're plus 20.
We're 3 better than them. They're 17.
Yeah, we're 3 better, but obviously that if they win and then we lose too, that could change.
Yeah,
So you can't,
that swaps around, doesn't it?
So you can't rely on that. But they've got 1 game, so they can get to 74 points. I don't know who have they got.
I'm just looking now. Oxford are playing Burton at home.
Oh, that's not easy, is it?
No, and Charlton are playing Hull at home for their last game, and their midweek game is Lincoln City. So they've got to get 6 points from Lincoln and Hull to get above us, and make up 9 goals difference, and that's us losing 2 games.
Yeah. And we've got Bristol Rovers as the last game of the season. Surely to God. I'm not going to put a bet on us being in the playoffs. Like, I'm not going to do it.
Not just yet.
I'm not putting any money on it. Yeah, that we're in them, but surely we're there now. I mean, that's from where we were this time last week. When I was talking to you in this show last week, and we just lost to Shrewsbury Town, and we're thinking we've got Sunderland, and we've got. We're saying we've got Northampton will be fighting for their lives. Bristol Rovers might have been fighting for their lives. It was looking a bit grim last Saturday, wasn't it? But everything's turned around in a week, and Blackpool have just, put on 2. I mean, today was just perfect, wasn't it? Really. Apart from
thought it was a really, I just thought it was a really controlled professional performance. I think we took a lot of confidence, obviously, from Tuesday, and we knew what we were doing, and played to our strengths, and didn't worry over much about the opposition, and imposed ourselves. And the two in the second half, but 3 was a fair reflection of the game, I thought.
Yeah, it was, obviously. Yeah, we could have had a few more, couldn't we? There was a few times where I was a bit, getting angry because we just, we had all the pressure. We had there's a few times in the second half where we had a lot of the ball and corners and everything else. And you're thinking, you got to get a goal here. You've got them under pressure. This is the time.
Make the most of it.
Yeah, make the most. And we didn't. And I'm thinking, are we going to live to regret this? A bit like we did against Lincoln, but eventually when it did come, it came, from another, a lot of pressure from Blackpool again. And they really did play well. I mean, you've got to take into account that Northampton are obviously not the greatest side, but they have been good at home.
Yeah, they've been they've just beat they've beat Oxford, Hull, and Portsmouth in the last few games at home.
So although they were down there was still danger, and we started off. I think, did we start off with the back 5 again? Would you say today?
It was a tricky one, really. I couldn't quite figure it out. Because Husband was there, Garbett was there, but Garbett was that far up. It was more like a back 4, wasn't it? He was playing more.
He was more
left side
in midfield, wasn't he? Yeah, Garbett. I think he was. Well, go on then. While you mentioned Garbett, we'll just talk about his goal, because it was a phenomenal goal. It really was, because I thought he was just going to put a cross. Yeah, across. The angle was so tight.
Well, Jerry got completely taken out by their centre half, didn't he? Because Jerry laid it off to him on the overlap, and then went to run in the area, and their bloke just put 2 hands in his chest and threw him to the floor. So I'm screaming for a free kick on the edge of the box, but we continued, and as you said, there was only Sims in the box, and I think he thought, that's a tricky ball, I'll just whack it into the far corner. Unbelievable precision, though, wasn't it?
He makes the defender, didn't he? Straight through his leg, just in the far corner. From a, you can't say that was a pretty tight angle.
Tight angle indeed. There was, the keeper was covering the near side. There was very little space to aim at, but absolutely arrowed into the side netting, didn't it? Great
It was
finish.
a wonderful goal. I'd see that from the back. I mean, Blackpool, and it's funny at that time when that goal came in, and I was, jumping up and down about it. I was saying, Blackpool just don't score tap-ins. That's what I said. I actually said that Blackpool don't score tap-ins. We score wonder goals. They're all wonder goals. And then, and then just to make me eat my words completely.
Yeah. Well,
we do
tap in in the side foot. Yeah. No, it was. It was. It's just different, isn't it? We don't normally get those goals.
No,
we have to work hard for our goals.
Yeah, we do. Tap-ins
goals
are not something that we get. Edna Mansfield says we just need to win on Tuesday and we should get to the playoffs. No, if we win on Tuesday, we're in the playoffs. Definitely.
A point gets us in the playoffs.
A point gets us in the playoffs, yeah. And we might not even need a point because other teams have got to, we just said Oxford have got to get 3 points, and where were they playing again? Phil,
they're at home to Burton next Saturday.
So they're at home.
They've only got one Sunday. They've only got one game left, haven't they?
Yeah, they've only got one game left. So they've got to win it, and they've got a bit of a tricky one. But by that time, we could already. We'll have already played Doncaster, so we'll know what we need to do against, and we've got Bristol Rovers surely to go. Charlton, like you say, they've got Lincoln and Hull to play, so they couldn't have a tougher running if you try, could you? Unless Hull have booked the holidays already, and then they put a lot of kids out. I suppose that's the only thing. But Lincoln will still be battling.
Yeah, because it's they might not be battling for automatic, but they're still going for you want to be as high as you can so you can have that home advantage in the second leg, don't you?
Yeah, and the thing is as well with Lincoln, it will have knocked them back a little bit today because they were 3-0 up.
Welcome to our world against Lincoln.
Yeah, well, they're saying it was a dodgy referee, and we could say it was a bit of a dodgy referee at Lincoln as well for a few things. So
yeah.
So the goal you scored, we fouled Kai Kai, and referee just let play on. So
what goes around comes around.
Karma's a bitch.
Ain't it? So, yeah.
Paul Heaton says it doesn't matter who we play in the semi-finals because we still have to win the final to go up. Yeah, of course we do. It's but you got to get in them first. You got to be in them first, and the fact that it's looking like
the exciting thing is we might actually be at the semis and the final. They're saying fans will be back in the ground by May the 17th, which is the date of the first date for the playoffs.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be amazing. Brian Thompson said Bamba's 28 goals look immense in 1991-92. Yeah, incredible. But how many is Jerry Yates going to finish on? Can he beat Bamba's 28 with with the playoffs and everything to come?
Yeah, potentially 5 games, isn't it?
You wouldn't bet against it, would you? It's only a goal a game.
Yeah.
You've got 2 today. You've got to get to the final first. Of course you have. We all know that, and we'll never forget Bradford.
Exactly. So that's I think we've been burnt. Having said that, everybody will be scared of us and our playoff record. No, there isn't one better in the country. So, other teams will look at that and think, but we've got to. We've done that because we've kept our one game at a time mantra going, and not look too far ahead. You can't do, can you?
No, Chris never looks at the table. I wonder who's looking at it now. I wonder if he dare look. Says it.
I wonder if he's asked anybody,
after Tuesday night if we beat.
If anybody's told him we're in the playoffs, by the way.
He doesn't know. Brian Thompson also says goal difference, a big improvement today against clubs around us. It could be significant coming to the end of the season with a position jockeying. Yeah, Oxford. Prior to the game, we were plus 17 and they were plus 16. Now we're plus 20 and they're plus 17. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's goal difference could matter.
Yeah, it could do. Hopefully, goal difference doesn't come into it.
I don't think it will. I can't see us. I daren't say it, Phil. I just daren't say that we're definitely in because we were at one stage with Oxford. Oxford were drawing when they got a late winner, didn't they? And we're more or less there, I think, when we've. Yeah. But anyway, we can't say we're absolutely there. Paul saying, if we don't play Sunderland in the playoffs, Embleton can play. There is,
subject to being allowed to.
It has been said that they were going to recall him whatever happens on my stream. They said they were going to bring him back to Sunderland, but I suppose we could do to not be playing them in the semis, couldn't we? And then he'll allow us, they may not allow him to play in the final then, would they, I suppose, if they got to the final, if we were in the separate side of the draw, would they, we got through and they got through, they probably would not allow him to.
No, which would be fair enough. If we're playing Sunderland, I could understand it. But if we're not playing Sunderland, what's it to them? They've let him come to us. So why does he have to go back to them? Because it's the end of the season. It's an odd one, isn't it? It happened back in 2001 with Danny Shitu. He was on a 90-day loan, wasn't it? And that expired. Yes. So he played at Hartlepool in the second leg when we won. Because I've got a picture of me with him. And then, then he was in a suit at Cardiff, wasn't he? They weren't allowed to play. They wouldn't extend it. So
it just doesn't make any sense, did it? It didn't make any difference to them either. It was pretty.
No, they were Premier League at the time, I think.
And he didn't even get a chance to play at Wembley, and he probably never did after that. I don't know if he ever did get a chance to play at Wembley. There's one chance, and they just ruined it for him. You can't. I don't get that, to be honest.
No, harsh, very harsh.
Charles Morgan saying, Adebayo available from, is it Abiedo available from Coventry on a free transfer, 18 goals last season. Is it thinking about next season? Are we Giles there maybe?
Yeah.
If we get up, Brian Thompson. Oh, well, there we are. Phil, thoughts about the Embo situation. Clubs at EFL need to get around the table and sort it out. It's not sitting right with me. Like what happens in Serie A, both parties will create a conspiracy after the season. I don't think. I think
see how it pans out anyway. Let's see what pans out.
I mean, Sunderland must be kind of. I'm sure loads of people have said in Sunderland, why did you lend? Why did you loan out Embleton to Blackpool? It was a crazy decision, wasn't it? That it's never made any sense to me. I've welcomed it as a Blackpool fan because he's a good player, but I just don't understand. If we'd have if we'd have loaned Kenny Dougal to Sunderland, you'd be going mental, wouldn't you? Really about it? Well, not Kenny Dougal because he's in the team, but I'm just trying to think of maybe Apter. If we'd have lent to Sunderland and then Apter had played unbelievable at Sunderland, you'd be saying, why have we lent Sunderland Apter? And now, it's just this is a very odd thing to do, I suppose. Joe Hart's loan expired as well, didn't it?
See, back in the day then though, they were time based, weren't they? It was like fixed. He had a fixed month and played 5-6 games for us. And Danny Shitu had 90 days, so I can understand that. But it's when it's like now it's season or half season loans. Well, surely the season includes the playoffs if you're in them.
It should do, shouldn't it? Surely.
Whether that is the rule, even if it's not, it should be.
Oh, David Ledbetter says apparently the deal for Embleton only covered the games played in a normal EFL League One season. So I think it's going to be safe to say that we're not going to have him in the playoffs, which will be a shame, won't it?
It is, but at least we've got players coming back for that.
Well, we have.
Stuart and Keshi, Keshi in particular, would play that kind of link-up role for me, or could
he would, and I'd actually argue. I would argue that Keshi is the better player.
Yeah, it's just getting up to match fitness, isn't it? So we can use these next two games. He looked really sharp.
He looked really sharp, didn't he, Keshi?
Absolutely,
he looked very good when he came on.
Yeah.
Steve Huntley says, whatever league we're in next season, we need another proven striker. Well, I think we need more than one. I think we need a couple of strikers,
don't we? Yeah.
I think I can't see Medine. I can't see them renewing his contract. I don't know what the deal is, Medine. Has he got another year, or is that it?
I think he's out of contract. I think. I don't think he's. Is he not playing on the +1 option this year? Because he's been here. This is his second year, sort of thing, like a 1+1 deal. I can't remember.
Paul Horton says that the Sunderland manager said he wanted Embleton to take points off rival clubs. So there is always that. That is maybe a reason why they thought give they probably at that time didn't see Blackpool as a rival. We were way down the league, weren't we? You know, people weren't looking at us. So maybe he thought, right, if I send Hamilton to Blackpool, they're going to be playing, you know, Peterborough, they're going to be playing this team. And if he can help them knock them down, then we're going to get automatic. Then maybe that is the reason. That probably is the reason, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they didn't reckon on Blackpool being quite as good as we are, taking 6 points off them without him in. Nothing they could do to stop us then, was there? We were playing well, and it's kind of backfired on them, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Shame.
It is a shame.
But to be fair, Embleton had a couple of dodgy games ahead of the Sunderland game, but he was back to form today. He put some great passes in.
He did. He played really well today, didn't he? Somebody's just now then. Paul Heaton said it would be nice to get Aaron back on Tuesday night so we can gloat. So for anybody who doesn't know who Aaron is, he's forever Doncaster Rovers, and he's come on the stream a few times. You know, not for Doncaster Rover games, talking about, he was on my FVP show, the Football Vloggers podcast, and he was so convinced that Doncaster were going to walk this league. And of course they've fallen away, and he's not been on for a while, but nobody likes him when he comes on. You know, they're all get him off. Why is he talking about Doncaster Rovers? So Paul says he wants to have him on. So post in the comments below if you want me to invite Aaron back on for Tuesday, so you can all give him some stick. So let me know, even if you're watching this video on the rerun, just post in the comments, get Aaron on, and I will get him on for everybody on Tuesday, and we can all have a little bit of a leg pull with him on Tuesday, which will be quite funny. So let me know in the comments if you want him on. Where's Freddie? He's having a bit of a break at the moment. He was, if you haven't seen, he was getting a lot of stick on social media, mainly because I think people were jealous and he was coming on this show and people didn't like it. And there was people posting about him being a Fleetwood fan when he's never been a Fleetwood fan. He has been to a couple of Fleetwood games, and they're not a penny more, but he's not a Fleetwood fan. He's Blackpool through and through. And he was getting all that stick. And then, you know, some of the usual suspects who I'm not going to mention and talk about, but they were using it as using it to kind of gloat against my channel and everything else. And he decided that it was probably best if he just took a back seat for now, because he didn't like the fact that it was, they were starting to at me and things and everything. And somebody said something nasty and retaliated on a post as well, which probably in hindsight, it wasn't a good thing to do because they posted that up, but they'll have all been sticking it to him. And sometimes if you keep poking a dog with a stick, it'll eventually bite you. Do you know what I mean? And then they're all crying, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, he posted, so he's going to beat me up, but they'll have been sticking the stick in. So don't give it. Can't take it is what I always think. So that's where Freddie is at the moment. So he may come back, he may not. He's just a bit burned out with it, or he just didn't enjoy the negative. And he put on a lovely video on it on his own channel explaining, how he felt and how upset he was with everything that was going on to him. So we've given him we've put him on gardening leave. Is that the word, Phil?
It's yeah. It's one of them.
Yeah, Brian Thompson says it just needs some clarity about these loans. Apparently it's not good enough. We kind of need to steer and comms just so we know. Not rocket science, not even great. It must be black and white about Embo. We need to know for sure whether we can play him or not. Okay.
I'm sure the club will know, but we'll see.
Stephen Woolley says Medine has got an option to sign for next season. Right. Will they sign him though? Stephen Woolley says please have Aaron on. Steve Huntley says have Aaron on. So it's looking like I'll have to give him a message then. Paul Heaton's Aaron on. Paul Heaton says that Medine seems to be a lazy player. Many other players have had worse injuries and are back a lot quicker. But you don't know, do you? You don't know what this injury is and how long he's been playing. He was playing with this injury for quite a long time. So maybe it's just something that he just cannot get right.
Yeah,
I like to give him the benefit of the doubt rather than laying into him, because
if he comes back, he can add definitely quite a lot to the team in terms of different option and a bit of nous. So I want him back. Sooner the better for me.
Yeah, for me too as well. Will Brown saying get Aaron on. It seems it seems like nobody wants him on now. We all want him on. See if we can gloat at the poor lad. He's going to come in with some stick on Tuesday night.
Let's wait for the result before we get him back on.
Right, we're going to go through the teams with you. Post your outs of tens in the comments as well, please. We're going to go obviously at number 1, top of the shop, Chris Maxwell out of 10, Phil, and also for you guys in the stream, put out of 10 for you can just put Maxwell and what you're giving. So we know if you just put 7, because sometimes they come through a bit late, so we don't know which player you're referring to. So there you go, Phil. Chris Maxwell today.
I can't remember him having to make any crucial saves today. I thought he had a very quiet game, but did what he needed to do. Caught a few corners, tipped one over the bar. Actually, didn't that looped up? That's all I can remember him doing. But he didn't do anything wrong. His distribution was fine. So I think he's worth a solid 7.5.
Yeah, he didn't have. He could have, like say, for most of the game had a deck chair, but the things he dealt with, like say, I know John Thrower from Talenton comes in and says he's no good on crosses, but I thought he was very good on crosses. He's always in the right place. There was, there was a ball in the second half that came. It looked like the guy was crossing it in, and it came to the near post, and he was on it. There were, there was the one like say where he tipped over the bar. There was a bit of a dodgy back pass, wasn't there, as well? Like
that's right.
Was it Marvin? It a bit too hard, but he just brought it down dead easy. There was a few times when he was under, pressure from one of their players running in as he was about to, kick a ball as it come back to him, and he just dealt with everything. I just think he's immense, and after his heroics on Tuesday night, I'm glad he had an easy game. To be honest, you don't want him to do that every week, but when you need him, he's a good goalie. So I'm going to be the same as you. I mean, really, I don't know. I'll give him an 8. Just you can't. You can't give him an 8.
You can't knock him down really for not having anything to do. That's out of his control, isn't that?
Yeah, no, and it's good to see him have nothing to do. So So go on, I'll go with you. 7.5. Red Room says bring back Aaron. Want to know if Rafa will be. Yes, he came on saying all these names who were going to be the next manager of Doncaster, like Rafa Benitez and all this sort of stuff. Paul Horton gives Max a 7. Stephen Wood says it's a great win up the mighty pool on the route to Sandbach Services. Cheers, right. Stephen. Who do you want in the playoffs? I don't want Lincoln, says Thomas Cutton. Well, if I was to say anything, we've played Lincoln twice. And we've given the game, we should have smashed them out of sight at Lincoln, really. We should have been 5 or 6 up. And even the home game, we said it before, we were cruising 2-1 with 5 minutes to go. I still can't believe how we lost that game to him. So I'm not as fearful of Lincoln as everybody else is. I think we're good enough to match Lincoln. I think we're good enough to beat. I've said this loads of times with Blackpool. I'm sure you'll agree, Phil, that we can beat on our day. We can beat anybody, but we can also lose to anybody as well.
Yeah, I think that's right. It seems to be if we score first, we'll go on and absolutely dominate a game. But if we concede, it gets a bit hairy. But I think it's at the stage of the season where in the playoffs, then you're playing the teams who are coming at you, and that suits us down to the ground, as you can see with our results against the top sides. Really, there's nobody who gives the chasing, has there? And we've won against most of those teams,
looking
home and away in some cases.
Looking at the table, Sunderland and Lincoln are on the same point, 76 points, but Lincoln have got a game in hand on Sunderland. So looking at it, it's looking more and more like we're going to be playing Sunderland.
Yeah,
things go the way they should go. I can't see Sunderland losing the last game of the season because they've got Northampton and they'll beat Northampton at Sunderland.
They'd gone in that last 10 minutes. So I'm sure they won't.
They're gone and the Reds have gone and they're down and I just, they're relegated. And Sunderland will breeze them away. So Sunderland are going to win their last game. So it means that Lincoln have got to, obviously get 4 points out of the last 2. And I think we've already said are they playing
Charlton, is it?
Yeah, Charlton. So they've got Charlton. So they'd have to Charlton, and we don't really want Charlton to win, do we? If I'm being honest, we could do with Charlton losing. So I think it's going to be us and Sunderland in the playoffs. I really do.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, right. Brian Thompson says he's like a dog with an old bone. I'll see what's about it. Like a dog with a bone sometimes. 1997 was Joe Hart an emergency loan?
He was. Lewis Edge got injured, didn't he?
Yeah.
Allegedly by Steve McMahon trapping his hand in a car door, but to make sure he was injured.
Yeah.
Because Paul Rahubka had got injured, and so Lewis Edge came in against Tranmere. We won, but it was a bit hairy. And then Joe Hart came in. Yeah, it was 2007, by the way, not 97.
Yeah.
I think you knew that.
Yeah. Hang on other news here, just look at this table again.
Right.
So, yeah, because we can't get above Lincoln, can we? If Lincoln win the last two, saying we're going to come third, it would need Lincoln to, because we're 2 points behind Lincoln, but we're on the same games as Lincoln. So if Lincoln win the last two, we can't get past Lincoln into third place. But if Lincoln slip up, we could go third, and then we would be playing whoever's in sixth. That would honestly, that would be the dream, really, wouldn't it? Would it be the dream for us to finish third, have home advantage against the team in the bottom, which may well be Portsmouth at that time, and they've not really been ripping up trees, have they?
No,
and then
absolutely.
It would be Lincoln and Sunderland to knock one of them two teams out. So that would be the dream finish, wouldn't it? 6 points off us, and Lincoln drawing with
Charlton, which would put them out of contention. Actually, the midweek game.
Yeah, that would be good as a draw, wouldn't it? Lincoln. Yeah, they got Charlton, then they got AFC Wimbledon. I can't see them not beating Wimbledon. To get past Lincoln, we need Lincoln to lose because we'd be level with them, and I don't know what their goal difference. Well, what's their goal difference to compare to?
It's quite a bit more, I think.
Is it? No, there's not. Lincoln are plus 21 and we're plus 20.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was Sunderland I was looking at, actually. Yeah, they're 28.
Yes.
Aren't they?
It's just one goal, isn't it? So,
and obviously, for us to go above them, they're going to have to lose, and we're going to have to win. So therefore, we'll have a better goal difference than them, because they must concede and we must score
or draw. Yeah, draw.
Or draw. Yeah,
they can draw unless they draw and win back 10-0 against bloody whoever. You never know.
Let's not worry about it.
It's all sports and maybes, isn't it? It really is.
Let's just see what pans out. We play who we play. Yeah. So
poor Paul Ian's just going to pull out all the stops and get the nymph on with you might not have been on our stream for that, but there's somebody called her something nymph, and she was saying, I don't know what. And Jane kicked her off, but all the lads were like upset about it because she was the best thing to post in the stream for a while. Right. So we've done Maxwell. Ollie Turton today. I thought he played fantastic today. Ollie Turton didn't do anything wrong for me at all. I thought he had a really steady game, got himself up. You know, he still looks like he's trying to get that goal that they've psyched him into, but I'm going to give him a solid 8 today, Ollie Turton. How about you, Phil?
I think that's fair. He not only he started at fullback, but then he went into centre mid when Robson went off. But it didn't make any difference. We didn't lose any control at all there, did we? I thought we ran the game today, and he was part of that because it was early on when Robson went off.
It was early on, yeah, and I was surprised they didn't bring Marv on. Sorry.
Marv centre half, and maybe.
Yeah, maybe
go to a back four. Yeah.
Anyway, they didn't, but I've kind of been waiting to see Ekpateta come on, actually, and he looked all right to me. He looked okay. And if he could come back in as a centre-half in the next few games, that would be really, really important for us because, if
it's harsh on Thornley, though, isn't it? He's absolutely not put a foot wrong in the last few games.
No, he hasn't. But, he's just such a threat, isn't he, from goal? He was getting goals and I'd have Ekpateta in. I think he's our best centre half, if I'm being honest. And if we got our best centre half back in, and we got Keshi Anderson back in, we're going back into these playoffs a lot stronger than we were, aren't we? So so we're agreed on that. Don't know. Again, post your thoughts in the comments below if you think Turton deserves an 8. Ballard today, Phil.
I thought, they took the lad off early in the second half, the lad he were marking, he just couldn't get into the game after being a bit of a threat at Bloomfield Road. Was it White? And then they brought that Edmondson on, and he just charged around flailing at everybody, didn't he? We're lucky to stay on at one point. So I thought Bollard handled them really well today. Bit of a threat at the back post as well. Yeah, one cleared off the line, didn't he? A header, defender cleared it off the line. A bit more of a threat going forward as well. Yeah, so I think he's well worth an 8.
It was a great header in as well, wasn't it? It was going in. It was going like a rocket. Just that defender was just in the right place, at the right time,
in the right place. Exactly.
I don't even think he cleared it. It's in that arm, but no, it was a shame that, wasn't it? But so you give him an 8. I'm the same. He's a fantastic player. He really is.
Well, I think he's the way the defence set up today was the reason why Maxwell had now to do. So they all played well today.
Is this the system going forward then? Play this back 5? Or,
I think it depends who we're playing, doesn't it? Yeah, I think he'll pick and choose. I suppose it keeps players happier as well, though, doesn't it? Because you're keeping them more involved, because that is the one area where we've got spare players.
Yes,
so
it is. Isn't it?
Another one involved.
We've got a glut of centre halves, haven't we? We've, especially with Epiteta coming back. But then again, the midfield's looking stronger again if Stewart's back. If Kai Kai, if they did just save him because of the pitch, he's not as injured, because it did look like he was going to play, didn't it, at one stage?
Yeah.
So,
Ward's got a bad Achilles apparently, hasn't he? But hopefully he's fit for midweek or Saturday next.
We are getting stronger and stronger then, which is good news, isn't it? Really, it really is good news. Thornley today, like you say, didn't put a foot wrong, did he? He had a good game.
No, I had a great game. Yeah, another 8 for me.
It's an odd one with Thornley, isn't it? I'm going to give him an 8 as well, but they said he was okay to go.
Yeah, you're free to look for another club in January, but good job he didn't find one, really, isn't it?
I'm just going to say, you sell Akar. If you keep just spamming the chat, I'll just put you on timeout if you keep doing it. So don't keep posting, because we're trying to discuss things, and we're not talking about Turkey. I know you're from Turkey. That's great, and I've seen it, but don't keep spamming the chat. Husband today.
Yeah.
Slip.
He got booked as well, was a bit unnecessary as well. He was a bit of a needless foul in the midfield, but apart from that, I think he was a 7.5 again. I'm happy with all the way the defence played. They've all come off with a clean sheet, so a 7.5. Yeah,
I'm going to go with you. I don't think it was his greatest game, but I say, he was part of another clean sheet performance. We never really looked trouble, did we? Either, if you're being honest, I was never in a heart attack situation today.
Yeah, the crowdfunded defibrillator was not needed this week, was it? After Tuesday night.
I'm going to put you, Sal. I've just warned you, Sal, and you're posting again, so I'm putting you in timeout. There you go. You're in timeout for a while, so you either post things that are relevant or don't keep posting about Turkey, because we're not talking about Turkey, and it's great that you come from Turkey, but it's not what we're talking about just this moment. Brian Thompson says, Phil, if we're in a guaranteed playoff place come next Sunday, do you think Critch will play his cards wisely against a Joey Barton team who, in the words of J.R. Ewing, could be losers gone wild?
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? I think a few who need a rest will get one if we are in a guaranteed spot. I think he might well rest a couple. Maybe.
But will it be important, Phil, though, for this third place?
Exactly. Well, exactly. It depends what's at stake, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm all for getting for third place, because I get a bigger payout off the bookies. So
yeah. Oh right. Okay, that's pretty good.
So I'm all for it.
Yes, we bet Blackpool to go up as champions. So we have missed that bet.
I had some of that, and I also had a few where they give you top 3 each way, don't they? So who knows? But it's a tricky one, because I think Critch will take the longer view and would rest a few.
Even if it was looking like we were going to get Portsmouth.
I know what
six,
you're saying,
we would
but
avoid Sunderland and Lincoln. Is are
I d-
those the two teams we want to avoid? Really? Would you
we,
say Lincoln and
at some
Sunderland?
stage, you've got to play at least one of them, haven't you?
Well, I know, but
Yeah,
you'd rather be playing them in the final as a one-off game than
as a one-off. I don't
especially with
know.
us coming back stronger at the end.
I don't know. Would it suit us to play them like we have done in a nearly empty home ground? Even if there's 4,000 in, it's rather than at Wembley. I don't know. I think he won't be thinking about. He'll be trying to win the game. He'll be trying to win the game. And he'll as they always say, I'll put out a team I think can win the game. But if there's a few players who have been going Tuesday, Saturday, he might well rest one or two.
He may well do. Although we do get like a couple
We
of
do
weeks
get 10
off
days
anyway.
off. Yeah. So
yeah. I mean, the thing with Sunderland though at Wembley, they're only going to be allowed 10,000, is it, at Wembley? So it should be 10,000 for each. So they won't be like thousands of more Sunderland fans there than us.
No, it wouldn't be outnumbered. No.
So I don't know. I kind of fancy Portsmouth more than anybody else, but they've had a few chances in these playoffs, and they must be bursting to to actually win it. They have been in the playoff finals and everything. So maybe a mental thing. They just can't win the playoffs.
I think they're just behind Brentford and Preston in playoff failures. So
they're not a bad side to be playing. Right, no. We've done husband Garbett today. Phil,
I thought he was back on his game again. His delivery's back again. He's not hitting the first man. Sometimes he was over hitting it, but he's not hitting the first man. He's giving us a chance when it gets in there. And he was solid enough defensively as well. So I think he's a solid 8.
Scored a wonder goal.
Great goal. Can't fault the goal. No. Yeah.
I'm with you as well. I'm going for an 8 on Garbett. I thought that was one of his. I agree with you. He was back. He was back to playing well, and his deliveries, like you say, were good today, weren't they? They were, we nearly scored from a corner, didn't we? And did we score from the second phase of play from the corner, wasn't it? For the for the second goal, wasn't it?
The second goal, yeah.
Yeah, they edited it out, and then was it
Dougal shot back in, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Dougal that put the ball through to Sims? I think it was. It was a great ball through the box, wasn't it? Sims did wonders, turned the man inside, and then just great shot that they say the keeper just parried straight to
bobbled
Jerry
in the goal mouth, didn't it?
And, which is a southern right for not watering the pitch.
Exactly. They've been rolled and wet. It'd have been all right.
Yeah. They cost themselves the game there. So I'm with you on Garbett there. Kenny Dougal today, Phil. I thought he was back to good old Kenny Dougal today. I thought he was brilliant today. Kenny Dougal didn't do hardly anything wrong, did he? Today
he took his Sunderland form back into the game today. He has been a bit misplacing passes and stuff, but he's been right on it in the last 2 games. And what I do like about him, he's not the biggest, but he wins an awful lot of tackles where you don't expect him to. He just nicks the ball away. He times it really well.
Particularly that one on the edge of the box.
Yeah.
Just in the second half, where he got the foul after, and he went, they clipped him from behind, but he just took it off him beautifully, didn't he? Right on the edge of the box, just clean and lovely. There was, anywhere there, it was a dangerous position to put a tackle in because it was almost like right on the edge of the box, wasn't it? Maybe about a yard back, but, give away a free kick there, and it's in a dangerous place in it, but he didn't. He took it off him clean, and they tripped him up, and then he got the free kick, which was just wonderful, wasn't it? He just took
he looks when he does that kind of thing, he looks a class above this division. He really he steps away with the ball so nicely, and distributes well.
He is.
So a good 8.5. I think he was probably the best of that midfield setup.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. And just looking at Kenny Dougal since he's come in, I've said it plenty of time, but I think he's what changed everything when they brought him in. I think he changed everything for Blackpool, because until we brought him in, we were looking a poor side. We're not going anywhere. And then, he came at the same time as Colin Calderwood. A lot of people saying Colin Calderwood, but I think Kenny Dougal was like a master stroke. And they got him from, I don't know where they found him or picked him up from, or I was on a free, but he was he was somebody that just came from left of field, that just came in on a free, and he, for me, he's probably been the finding of the season for me. He's changed everything. I really like him.
We
So
were
I'm gonna-
keeping the ball a lot, but he wasn't going anywhere. With him, I think it's he plays the right pass at the right time and gets us onto the front foot.
Yep.
That's the difference he made.
Absolutely. David Better says, no matter what happens, if Blackpool are to get promotion, they're going to have to play and beat 2 of the 3 other playoff teams. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be nice for the 2 strongest teams to knock one of them out, wouldn't it? You know,
so that's we
it doesn't
are
mean
one
we
of
have
those
to
strongest.
beat the 2 of the strongest teams. You know, if you think we had to beat Sunderland, then we had to beat Lincoln, and they're the 2 strongest teams. Then we've had to beat the 2 strongest teams, but you don't know. I mean, it's all if we don't know, do we? Because we don't know how good Portsmouth are. But if we can, if we can put away, say, an easy Portsmouth, and then have a game against Sunderland who have an off day, then we've played 2 of the worst teams and 2 of the easiest teams. But we could come against Portsmouth who play fantastic, and or not play fantastic, and then play Sunderland who play out of the jackets and just have everything to prove against us, to prove they can beat us. You don't know. It's all it's all speculation, but we do know the playoffs are.
We love to talk about it though, don't we?
They're never guaranteed. They're never guaranteed, Phil. The playoffs are never guaranteed. So after that we've got Robson today. Thought he did all right until he went down with the injury. It was a strange one. It kind of came from nothing seemed to really happen. I don't know if the guy caught his foot or something. It was hard to see what actually happened, but he was more
on the
or less
radio. They were saying
instantaneously he's off, wasn't he, straight away?
It's like he's overstrained his groin, or that was what they were saying on the radio. But Chizzy's not the best at that kind of thing.
No.
I think, it seemed it wasn't through heavy contact or anything, was it? He just seemed to stop and go down. So odd one. And they're usually the worst type of injuries, actually, aren't they?
That's they just go down for no reason. You think, oh God, there's a problem here. It's a bit like the defender when you saw he was going off because he was writhing around in real agony, wasn't he? Even Jane thought it was pretty serious, and she's normally thinks that they're pulling the lead a bit, but swinging the lead. But no, he was really injured.
That's two players I thought probably caused by the pitch. Maybe his foot's just slipped and he's overstrained himself. No doubt we'll find out this evening on the post-match stuff.
Again, with Robson, he's only been a bit part player anyway, hasn't he? We can afford to lose him, really.
Yeah, he was just coming back though, wasn't he? He was a good option. Yeah.
He was, he was. But if Kai Kai was in and Stewart was back and Keshi Anderson's back, and you've got to think, would he be used? Of all the players we could lose, he is one we could afford to lose. Is what I'm saying. I don't want to lose any player, but
it's harsh, but you're right. That is, with players coming back, that is the area where we maybe have a bit of slack again.
We do,
but if they're up to speed.
Elliot Embleton today. It says Kai Kai was coming on, but it was Elliot Embleton that came on. How do you think he played today?
I thought he was back to his best, in that link-up play. Early on, he overhit a couple of passes when we were in good positions, just threaded it too far ahead of the man. But he was seeing the ball. He was playing the right ball, but not with the right pace. But he got into the game and really started to affect it, in that gap between the forwards and the midfield, because there is a danger that sometimes we don't have somebody in there and there's too big a gap and the forwards end up isolated. But I thought he was linking up very well today.
He was linking up with Jerry Yates very well, wasn't he, today? And some of the football we played in that second half. I know we're beating like a team at the bottom of the league, but like we said earlier on, they had some good results recently, and they were a strong side at home.
Yeah, and
they were hoping. I talked to the Cobblers fan midweek, and he was hoping that they could turn it on at home and give themselves half a chance. But we were just too good for them today. We were just too good for them today, and it was good to see us be too good for a team that we should be too good against, because we weren't too good against Rochdale, and we should have been. We should have played like that against Rochdale. I don't know why. I don't know what happened in that Rochdale game. And again, Shrewsbury Town, still a mystery to me why we played that, the way we did against them. But today, we finally showed what I've been saying all the time, that as a team that's, going for the playoffs, who had a chance of automatic, we didn't go to those teams or play against those teams like we did today. We were just the masters of them today.
Yeah. We took about 20 minutes to get into it, and after that, we just ran the game.
We strolled
completely.
It, didn't we? We strolled through it. Yeah. So for me, how much did you give Embo today? Embo.
I think he's a solid 8. Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to give him an 8 as well. So yeah, I'm with you. I thought that was his best performance since he came back and looked like he was running around with the wrong boots on the wrong foot. He was playing that many wrong things, but no, he was really good. He was really good today. Ellis Sims today. Phil, thoughts on him? I'll have my thoughts for that. I thought today that was one of his better performances. I thought there was a couple of times early on where the ball bounced off him, like I say, it does do. He just did, but he seemed to get to grips in that as the game went on, and he was holding the ball up quite well. Could have had a goal on another day, couldn't he? He could have had a goal. He had a couple of great chances. Obviously, Jerry Yates scored off one of them. Did he score off both of them? I think
it was both, wasn't it?
They were both.
He was following in on both of them. Yeah,
he followed in on Ellis Sims' shots twice, didn't he? So, and they were great, really good shots. So for me, I'm going to give him an 8. So I don't know what you think, Phil, but that's
I think that's fair. Like you say, early on it wasn't sticking much, but I think we learned from that, because their big centre halves were coming in over the top of him. And we started to play a bit more to his chest, because he literally chested quite a few down, and we always had somebody there to pick it up, which is like Embleton, like we were saying, he was linking up with the forwards quite a few times. He just chested it because the ball was bouncing up so much. He was chesting them off to players, but a controlled chest down, and a couple of times, turned when he gets it. He doesn't look that quick, but when he turns and goes, he takes some catching. He can shift. I like him. I think that's another way. If we go up, it gives us a far better chance of keeping players like that, because it's a bigger challenge. So the Everton would see it as a developmental opportunity rather than having another one at the same division.
Yeah, totally agree. David Ledbetter says, don't forget that Blackpool finished in 6th place in the Championship when they won that playoff final to get into the Premiership. Yeah, we do know that. Blackpool were very good at sneaking in, but we're not going to sneak in this time. We're in. Brian Thompson says, so if we win Tuesday and the Imps fail to win, we'll be 3rd on Sunday. Just thinking after the difficult start, we've done so well, and be good to see form.
Yeah, the form table.
Yeah, from when the tide turned. Yeah, I mean, it has been quite incredible, really. Blackpool season from the bad start. You can't criticize anything really. To get themselves into this position, it's been remarkable. But there's, for me, there's still that certain sadness that we actually got ourselves in the playoffs with loads of games in hand. Quite a few weeks ago. And we had we were talking about it, and we had a damn good chance to get automatic. I know you can't win every game, but we could have done. If we'd played like we have done in certain games, we really could have done. And
the games we've lost have been really fine margins, haven't they? We haven't been beat 2 and 3.
No,
we've lost
they've just been 1-0s. And of course, we were all fearing
needless draws. Late goal draws.
And we were fearing Sunderland, weren't we? We were looking at that and saying we've got Sunderland to play twice, and we've taken 6 points. When we were looking through all those other games, there were so many winnable games that we've just thrown points away. Even though we have done amazingly well, I still feel like we could have done better. We just,
well.
Yeah, so James Stewart says the tea's nearly ready.
I've got to go. I've got to go cook hours after this.
I think that's my cue to go.
Yeah,
so we've just got Jerry Yates to say, and Usal's back, still going on about blooming Turkish football. I don't know, just not listening. Jerry Yates for you today. What can you say? Really?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be another frustrating day. You'll always get that work rate, but I thought, oh, that's the kind of chance he was burying a month ago when he was
He seemed to have a
one-on-one with the
lot of men
keeper.
around him, didn't he, Phil?
Yeah, but he got into the position and then hit the keeper. He didn't, and a month ago he'd put it past him, and I thought it was going to be one of those days. But then that, hopefully, that keeper fumble and the tap in, that'll just get him going again, just in time, just at the right time.
Would you say it's evidence of a class striker who is in the right places to put those balls in?
He hasn't hidden, has he? He's been working. He's out on the wing. He's in the middle. He's in the middle of midfield. He's all over the place. He's never stopped working, and when the chance came, he was there to bury it. So right time, right place.
Should he be in the England squad for the Euros?
Well, it's a given. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
I think he'd have a shout for in the Premier League playing like that, because he's a class striker. Hope we can hold on to him.
Speaking of that, though, Maxwell must be in a shout with the Welsh squad. Hennessy's in the squad, who's played no games this season.
He's got to be in with a shout, isn't he? I mean, if you look at what he did against Sunderland, you consider playing him, wouldn't you?
In all seriousness, that's not, when you look at the other Welsh options at keeper, he's got an out to beat. The other ones are all on the bench for Premier League teams. Might get a run out in the Carabao Cup or something. There's nobody playing regularly.
No.
Anyway,
just quickly talking about the subs today. I'm not going to go through them all, but the subs that we brought on today, right? So we brought on Gabriel, who I like. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
I think he's a good player.
I've got a point to make on that, actually. Why have we suddenly decided to start taking long throws when we haven't done all season? We were taking him from both sides. Garbett was taking it from one side and he was taking him from the other.
No, and they're dangerous, aren't they?
They're dangerous. So, yeah.
Should have taken them early, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Ekpateta, I was over the moon to see him come on, to be honest. Another great player coming off the bench. Demi Mitchell comes on off the bench. Another, he looked class when he came on. He did nothing wrong. He looked a danger, didn't he? Keshi Anderson comes on.
Yeah, and looked the part. Yeah,
and looked fantastic. And Brad Holmes comes on.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's looking good, folks. I've got to say, when you can bring
from where we were the other week, where we couldn't bring anybody on.
We were looking at a bench a few weeks ago and thinking they got kids on there. They got Apter, they've got this, we've got defenders on, we've got nobody to play. We bring on Gabriel, Ekpateta, Demi Mitchell, Keshi Anderson, and Holmes, and obviously Embleton came on in replacement for Kai Kai. So that's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's
6 substitutions on the day altogether, really. And if you think, wow, I tell you, Brian Thompson says long throws is a great shout, evolving and adapting. Great shout. Brian is
using what's available.
He's asking you, Sal, if he knows any Turkish free transfer mavericks who might cut it in the championship next year. He's 48, Scottish and male. Just because I say he's Turkish and male, but anyway, I don't think he actually understands English, to be honest. So I think I'm probably just actually banging my head against a brick wall. But anyway, Phil, we've got smiles on our faces. You've all got smiles on your faces. We've all got smiles on our faces. It's been another great Saturday afternoon. It's been a pleasure having you on, Phil. Jane loves your room, by the way. She says your room looks amazing. She loves the background you got there. It's a real cracking background. So
I'd give Jane a lift actually the day I got that picture, because I'd hired a van to get it back from Blackpool, and Jane was going to Sheffield, so I gave her a lift over. So she'd seen that picture in a van.
Right.
That's exciting.
Paul Heaton says, Tia's here, so I'm going to have to go. She's British and female, and she's made tea, so I'm going to have to get off. Paul Heaton says there's been long balls, wide balls, short balls, and to you, Lee, it's been a pleasure. And it's been a pleasure having you guys with us, and a pleasure to Phil. So thank you very much. We're going to go out with our end thing, if I can find it somewhere. Let's have a look. So thanks a lot, Phil, and we will see everyone.
Tuesday night. One more Tuesday.
Come on, and I'll try and get Aaron on for everybody. So see you later, folks. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend, whatever you do tonight. It's sunny out there. It's sunny on the Gold Coast. It's sunny everywhere. and we're all feeling great. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Cheers, Phil. We'll see you on Tuesday. Will we? Will we see you on Tuesday?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bye. Bye.